Yo, turn the lights down low and the drama up. She's late, she's loud, and she live. Woo! You already know who it is. Shades 2, baby. She back again. Mic hot, crowd lit, vibe on 10. Shay walk in like we back again. News, tea, jokes and spins. She don't do small talk, she go in. From the headlines to the comment section, she call names with no correction. You tuned in, don't act brand new. It's late night, baby, she got that view.
It's late night with Shay.
She say what she want and laughs all day. Live on Shay's tube, press replay. You thought I lacked game, back again.
It's late night with Shay.
She say what she want and laughs all day. Live on Shay's tube, press replay. You thought I left, nah, I'm back again. Popcorn ready, wig on alert. She dropped one line and somebody hurt. Talk show queen with a side of roast. She run this thing from coast to coast. Late on purpose, still on time. She hit you with shade, then call it a rhyme. Talk smart, talk slick, talk flame. Say the name right here, late night with Shay.
It's late night with Shay.
She say what she want and laughs all day. Live on Shay's tube, press replay. You thought I left, nah, I'm back again.
It's late night with Shay.
She say what she want and laughs all day. Live on Shay's tube, press replay. You thought I left, nah, I'm back again. That's right. News, drama, laughs, whatever else you feel like. One mic, one queen. Late night with Shay. On Shay's tube, she back again.
It's late night with Shay.
Yeah, she say what she want and laughs all day. Live on Shay's tube, press replay. You thought I left, nah, I'm back again.
It's late night with Shay.
She say what she want and laughs all day. Live on Shay's tube, press replay. You thought I left, nah, I'm back again. Yeah.
What's up? What's up? What's up, y'all? Welcome to Shay's Tube Late Night Owls Talk Time. And thank you guys so much for tuning in. Welcome to everybody in the bushes, everybody who watches in the replay. And over here in the chat, we got Jermaine in the place to be. What's up, Jermaine? Jermaine said like, share, comment, and subscribe. Support the channel with a super chat, super stickers, or become a member for just $4.99 per month. Or you can do a cash app to $ Shades Tube. We definitely appreciate the real ones. And thank you guys so much. All right, let's go ahead and do that copyright disclaimer. Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. That entire copyright disclaimer is in my description area. It will be in my comment area, and part of it is scrolling across that screen. Welcome again to everybody. If you are at home or wherever you're at, go get you something to drink and relax in the seat. If you are at work, continue to do your job and watch or listen to me on the down low. All righty? All right, guys. So let's go ahead and start off this live, guys. And y'all know how it goes. I'm going to let you guys see 3 viral videos, and I'm going to react to it, and then I'm going to go with the topic tonight, which is number 1. The lifeguards were not nearby the day Malcolm Jamal Warner passed away. Okay, we're going to talk about that. Also, we are going to talk about the police who punched that young 22-year-old black man in the face during the traffic stop. They have been cleared. So we're going to talk about that as well. And I misspelled driver or mistyped. Not really misspelled. Sometimes I'll be mistyping. So we're definitely going to talk about that as well. All right. So let's go ahead and get started, guys. Let me turn the music down a little bit. And we are getting ready to get started. Again, guys, if you enjoyed this content, make sure that you like this video. If you are not subscribed, please subscribe below. Hit the bell notifications, share, and leave a comment. All right. So we are going to get started. Let me check the videos that Jermaine gave me. Thank you, Jermaine, for all these viral videos. I appreciate you. Let's see where you sent it to first. I always forget. It's in on my text messages. So the first one we are going to see is probably the Burger King story, guys. Let me go ahead and mute this. We are going to watch that one first, okay? So let's mute this. Hold on. Then we're going to go over to TikTok. Like always, y'all. So let's do this again. Let me find it. So it says, all she wanted was a refund for undercooked food. Now, what's the title of this? Burger King mom incident. Okay, let's see if this is it right here. And then, okay, I think I don't know if this is. I think it's this one. Okay, I see it. All right, let me go ahead and share this so we can all watch this together and trip out, and then do our little comments and things like that. Okay, excuse my voice, guys. Like I told y'all earlier, I'm kind of a little bit hoarse, so bear with my voice. Okay, I think this is it right here. I hope she's not getting ready to talk.
Who was trying to get her money back because she did not want the food because it was.
I do not want to see you talking, girl. Let me go see if I can see the actual video. These people do not but talk on these videos. Let's see if I can find this one right here. What's this lady's name? MP. See, let me see if I put the person's actual name who did the video, because all this damn talking, man, is annoying. I guess this is old hell. I don't know what the rest of her name says. I think that's IPZ. So let's see if I can pull up hers, because I don't think hers is they talking. We'll see this one right here. It looks like this one right here. I think it is this one. Is this the one? Hold on, this is it right here. Hold on. Oh yeah, this is it right here. Okay, so we're gonna watch this one. Okay, so y'all ready to see it? All right, let's do this. Let's do this. So she wanted her refund for undercooked food. The manager did not want to give her receipt or refund. So let's see what's going to happen here, and then I'm going to react to it.
I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it. Who was it for? Give me my money. I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want to stay here another minute. I want to go. I want to leave your restaurant before I turn it up. So I'm telling you, give me my money. I'm shouting at you. Because y'all stupid motherfuckers in here. Y'all don't have good service. Y'all very fucking nasty. See the first. I don't want this. Give my money. Give my money. Put it here.
What they do to the kids? They put it on kids? I didn't see that. Hold on. Hold on, let's see what happened. I didn't see that.
I don't want this. Give my money. Give my money. Put it here.
Let's see. Hold on, what they said. We let it rock until the kids came involved. She was a stranger, but come on, not the kids. 161 Burger King, do better. She just wanted a refund. Could have been her last $10. Let's see. Oh, they poured it on the little kid. Why would she pour it on the little kid?
Oh, this bitch is not disrespectful, bitch. I don't know these people, but you talk that shit to the baby. You got them
Why would she pour it on the baby? They spit on her. They about to get on her ass.
Yep.
Damn, she went back there in the back. Damn, but she won't do that shit again. Stupid ass. This she whoop fast. Damn.
Dummy number 1, dummy number 2, and dummy number
You don't
3.
pour nothing on the damn baby.
Hey.
Stupid ass.
Hey,
Look at her.
give me mine. I get you $20.
We got y'all. That was fucking. That was that was a trip. Let's watch that again, y'all. Damn, that was a trip. Let's watch that again. I saw that, Jermaine. That's crazy. Why would you throw a drink on a kid, man?
I don't want to stay here another minute. I want to go.
Told you people that lost their mind.
Turn it up. So I'm telling you, give me my money. I'm shouting at you. Because y'all stupid motherfuckers in here. Y'all don't have good service. Y'all very fucking
Don't go to that Burger King again. That's ridiculous.
I don't want to give my money.
Should have just gave her money back. That's stupid. It's undercooked. So she gonna throw the drink on a kid for what? Why would she do that? That's stupid. Why would she throw that on a kid? Look at the girl's eyes.
This bitch is not disrespectful, bitch. I don't know these people, but you talk that not to the baby.
The other girl was about to get on her ass too. You don't tip the cash register, girl. You should just beat her ass. Damn, she spit on her. Let's go back there and beat her ass. I heard that girl.
Yep.
Yeah, you gonna pour that shit on her face. Stupid ass girl.
Dummy number 1, dummy number 2, and dummy number 3.
Dummies.
Look at her.
Hey,
Saucy.
hey,
Look at her.
give me mine. I get you $20.
Stupid ass. Boy, people don't never learn, you guys. All she had to do was get that woman back her damn money if the food was undercooked. How are you going to force somebody to eat that crap and it's undercooked? You know, I don't feel sorry for her. I don't. Because you do not, let me repeat this again. You do not do anything to people's kids because people will unalive you for their kids. Little bitty kids, huh? These little girls look like they're about what? 6, 7, 8, maybe 9. That is ridiculous, man. Listen, I don't blame her for going off, okay, and doing what she did. This woman went back there and punched the shit out that girl, hit her a couple of times, and then got the other one too. Good for it. You don't do that type of shit. Why did she pour the drink on the kid anyway? Did she not think that the mother would do anything? I mean, I don't know too many people will stand there and honestly let you do that to their child. I don't know if anybody would do that. I just don't. Let me read a couple of these comments. Somebody said when she threw the drink in the baby's face, she smiled and thought that shit was funny. Did she? Let me go back and look at that and see if she actually smiled. I wonder if she smiled when she got her ass hit in the face a couple of times. That shit ain't funny. Why would you pick on a little kid? Let's see.
I don't want this. Give my money.
Let's see if she smiled. Oh, she did smile, little old hoe. She did smile, you guys. Look at her. So she clearly thought that this mom, who was just talking a lot of stuff, wasn't going to come behind her and beat her ass. This old man, like, he ready to get the crap up out of here. Look at him getting his stuff. He's down. Man, she spit on her ass, y'all. She know that girl would have tore her ass up if she would have came up there for real. Somebody said it was good that she was able to stop herself because they would have beat the shit out of her. She knocked the shit out of her ass. She knocked the shit out of her ass. And the other girl trying to hold her, grab her, and stuff. They,
Dummy number 1, dummy number 2,
you know what I mean?
and
That's
dummy
that's
number
the
3.
one who threw the juice, right? She's the one who threw the juice, right?
Hey,
Look at her.
That was the one. Let's see if she was the one who threw the juice. Wait, let's see if that's the same one who threw the juice. Yeah, that was the same one who threw the juice, right? The one she punched. They know that little girl like that. That's crazy. Why would she do that? That's stupid as hell, man. You know, that's stupid. That was stupid on her part to do that. Good. I'm glad she beat her ass because that's stupid, man. Who does this? Why are you why would you be going at a little kid? Man. And that was her cousin who got up and said, oh no, not the baby. So that was her cousin. They was going to whoop their asses. Somebody said, that's our cousin. She said, I don't know these people, but you not finna disrespect the baby. Okay, no shade. Yeah, she ain't smiling no damn more and stuff. And somebody said all moms should be like this. I think most moms are. I don't know too many people will let you do that to their child unless they're on some kind of, DRUGS or something like that. I can't see it, you guys. Okay. I mean, you are crazy to be doing stuff to kids like that. Little bitty kids. I'm not talking about no grown ass women and men. Okay. I'm talking about little bitty kids who can't, defend for themselves. Okay. So let's see what the next video is, guys. That was a hot ass juicy mess. Jermaine, you got a good one that time for real. Okay. That was a damn mess, you guys. Goodness. So let's see here. The other one is, keep on going to WhatsApp. Damn. So the next one, you guys, is this video right here. Let me see. Oh,
sports reporter claimed she was attacked by her Uber driver. This incident is now.
Let's look at this Uber driver thing. A Uber driver attacks Atlanta Hawks reporter. Let's look at this one now. Okay. What the hell? No, I can stop. Okay. Let's go ahead and see. Okay, let's see which one this is. Hawks reporter incident. Georgia News. The Peach, Georgia Peach. Let's see what happened. What's I missed? And y'all, they already got a new Amber and Anthony skit up. I can't wait to react to it tomorrow. Y'all make sure y'all check out that Country Wayne reaction video I did earlier. If you like Country Wayne skits, okay? Let's see. Oh, let's see. Is this the actual story? Let's make sure. Georgia News, Wild Credit, Atlanta News. Let's get the actual one. The man sitting up in front of the thing. Is this him right with the suit on? No. I got to find the actual story. I'm looking, the one that I want to use. If I can find it. I think it was this right here. Okay, I'm gonna look at this one and see if they'll show it all the way through since I don't see the original one. Let's see. Let's see.
Yeah, I know, Betty. I just wanted a full Uber. That's it. I just wanted a full Uber. Call the cops and refund my money. Because you're not, if you refund my money, I'll get out the car. I cannot refund you your money. Why not? Why not? You are retarded. I requested.
What?
What the fuck is wrong with you? You got the right.
Immediately no. Oh, video. Let's see if I can find the whole thing. Let's see. I need to see the whole thing. Let me see that again. Okay, so Hawks reporter incident. Y'all bear with me. This is Georgia News. Maybe it's about wow. Okay, let's do it like this. Okay. Let's do it like this so we can get the actual one up. Oh man. Let me do it like this. This damn thing right here, man, gets on my nerves. Let me type it again. Let's see if we can get it real quick. I don't know if it's going to pull it up right this time. Let's just see. I keep on putting. I'm looking at. Maybe they'll show it all right here. Let's see if they're going to show it. Let's see.
Big for a 19-year-old kid.
Oh no, this is so good. Not that. Let's see. Trying to find the actual footage. Let's see. I do not see this. What's this daggone article by? Atlanta News. Let me change to Atlanta News. Let's change to Georgia Atlanta News. Why am this damn thing doing it back here? Gosh. It goes back over there by itself. Stupid ass damn thing goes by itself, y'all. God. Okay. I think something wrong with my keyboard. I'm going to switch it. Okay, maybe we could. I think this is the one right here. Okay, I think this is the one.
A local sports reporter claims she was attacked by her Uber driver. This incident is now going viral online. Atlanta News first reporter Chelsea Banford is live from Hartsfield.
Thank you, Jermaine.
Airport, where that passenger ordered the ride share. Chelsea.
Yeah, Tabitha Turner, who reports for the Atlanta Dream and the Atlanta Hawks, says she was returning home here from a work trip last week. That's when she ordered an Uber comfort car to pick her up and take her home. She says she and the driver started arguing about the temperature in the car and never imagined it would turn into a physical brawl.
Yeah, I know, baby. I just wanted a cool Uber. That's it. I just wanted a cool Uber.
Atlanta sports reporter Tabitha Turner took this video inside an Uber last week. She says she asked the driver, Miracle Smith, to roll up the windows because it was hot, but claims she refused.
I keep on crack because a lot of people get in the car and they are sick.
Smith posted about the interaction on TikTok, which has now surpassed more than 1 million views. She claims the incident was escalated by Turner.
She's like, I'm sweating. I'm like, actually, I think it would best suit you if another driver picked you up, actually. So I'm going to take you back to where I picked you up from, and we're just going to leave that at that.
Smith pulled over the car and asked Turner to get out multiple times, but in the cell phone video, Turner refuses and demands a refund.
I just wanted a cool Uber. Call the cops or refund my money.
Eventually, Smith turns around and pepper sprays her.
Get out the car. What
She should have just got out that car.
In a police report and on TikTok, Smith claims that Turner had a weapon, but Turner says that's not true and that the allegations have led to violent threats against her on social media.
Defaming my character.
I don't believe she had no weapon.
Names. I have opportunities with the league that I don't know if are going to happen now because of what she said.
Girl, stop all that crap. I hate when y'all do that.
Questioning my character because of what she said. I just wanted to go home.
A Hayesville police report names Smith as the primary aggressor in this incident and says she's facing simple battery and battery charges. She did initially agree to an interview with us today, but then did not follow up later in the afternoon. Turner and her lawyers say they will likely file civil action against Smith. Reporting live from Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta International Airport, Chelsea Beinfor, Atlanta News First.
Gray
Media, so which one is Smith?
Parent company is a broadcast partner of the Atlanta Dream in Atlanta.
So let's hold on. Let me stop this. Okay, hold on. So Tabitha Turner is the lady there, the Hawks lady or whatever, the reporter or whatever. And Smith is the driver. The thing about it, I just think the whole approach was wrong. Okay, you can't force nobody to turn the air on or higher. That's the first thing. So when the driver said, I'll take you back to the location and you need to get out or whatever the case is, well, you just need to get out because you cannot make a person, a driver, turn the air conditioner up higher or whatever the case is. You can ask them, but if they say no, then you just need to get out and wait for another damn Uber. Now, let me see what what you say her name? Mercicle Smith. Let's see what she said. Let's go back to her. Thank you, Jermaine. This girl, I hate when these people mess with people and then start crying and play the victim. I don't know why people do that. Damn, if you can mess with someone or you cannot do what they ask you to do and something pop off, then why you start all that damn crying stuff? So let me see what happened here. Let's see.
Hello, my name is Justin Lester. I'm gonna let Miracle.
Okay. What's going on? Okay, let's just play the video. Okay. Play the video. Okay.
Me to tell you in her own words what happened with her Uber ride with Tabitha Turner. Take a listen.
I just want to share something before I show y'all the other side of my face. I want to know if I'm wrong because I'm very open. Why was I doing Uber today? I picked this lady up from the airport, right? I pick her up. We getting on about the ride. We about 15 minutes from her destination. She goes, "It's hot in here." So I turn the AC up. No questions asked.
She did turn it up.
She goes, "I just don't understand." I'm like, "Huh?" She like, "I just don't understand. This is a comfort car. Why are you doing comfort if you're not going to do what people ask you to do?" I'm like, "Well, I just turned it up. Like, it's going to take a little second, for it to cool down in here." Like, bitch, I just turned it up. Like, literally not even a minute ago. Like, what do you think this is? Like, we're not sitting in an industrial fan. Like, I just turned it up. She's like, "It's because you have the windows down and I can't feel it." I'm like, well, the windows are cracked. For one, they were actually cracked. I'm like, I keep on crack because a lot of people get in the car and
that's
are
true, y'all.
I'm explaining this shit to this bitch. She goes, "I don't care. It's about my comfort. I ordered a comfort car. You don't need to be doing comfort if you don't know." I'm like, so why are you yelling at me though? Like, I'm like, who are you talking to? Why are you yelling at me? This is kind of crazy over some AC. She's like, "I'm sweating." I'm like, actually, I think it would best suit you if another driver picked you up, actually. So I'm going to take you back to where I picked you up from, and we're just going to leave that at that. That was not good enough for her. She is going off. She is irate in the backseat, tripping. So I pull over. I'm like, actually, yeah, I'm going to need you to get out right here. So I pull over in Hateville. We're off the highway. Pull over in Hateville. I'm like, "Can you actually get out?" She's like, "No, I'm not getting out until you give me a refund. I'm not going to do shit." Mind you, she's recording this whole exchange. I'm like, "Yeah, but you can just get off the car and I can end this trip and Uber can refund you." "I'm not doing nothing. You're going to pay me or you're going to take me home." I'm like, "Well, we're going to be sitting here all day because I'm not doing neither." Like, Uber will refund you. Get out of the car. In what world is it ever acceptable to sit in a stranger's car and then try to insinuate that you feel threatened after refusing to leave what you are perceiving as a threat, which is me asking you to get out the car? So then after that, I get out of the car and I flag somebody down because I'm recording. I flag a driver down, ask him to call 911 because she's just showing her ass. So I open the other driver's side door, like the passenger door. She goes, "Oh, bitch, you think you're going to touch me?" I said, "No, but I actually want you to get out the car. Can you please get out the car? Like, you're escalating this shit for no reason. Like, I'm not in the mood. Like, it's just a lot going on in my personal life to be dealing with some foolishness because this is foolishness." This bitch goes in her bag to get a weapon. So you know what I did? I got back in the car because what the fuck is this? I got back in the car. I sit in my driver's seat. I'm like, "So you are going to do what exactly?" She like, "If you think you're going to touch me, da-da-da-da, bitch, da-da-da-da." I said, okay. So I proceeded to grab my mace and I maced the fuck out of her in self-defense. Because if you're going to be behind me with a weapon and insinuate that you're going to harm me, I'm going to act in my best interest, which is to protect myself. And that's what I did. I maced the shit out of her. So then after that, she proceeds to lunge from the back and attack me. You see my fucking eye? This didn't even happen in the car. I get out the car because the car is full of fucking maze. And I have bronchitis. I get out the car. This bitch runs up on me and tries to gouge my eye out. I have scratches in my eye. My eye has stitches.
Yes, hell, you can. If the Uber driver thinks or Lyft driver thinks she's in for her life, she can put her out wherever she wants to.
Fighting a bitch I don't even know is crazy.
Yeah, you can put them out the car, wherever. if you think your safety is in jeopardy. Let's see what people are saying here. That's her right there, huh? Is that the same girl or this is a different girl? That's a different girl, right? Mm-hmm. Let's see if they got any other people here talking. Is he gonna do that dance? Okay. All right. All right. All right. Okay. Hype it up. Okay. Hype me up. Okay. You on my shit? Yeah. Okay. Now get it, boy. I mean, dude, get it, get it, get it, get it. Yeah. All right now. All right. Y'all so there. Okay. Wait a minute. You was okay. All right. Get it, 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 get it. Yeah. All right now. He got to be dancing off that song, I guess. All right. He's doing this little stripper move and stuff. Okay. You got it. Y'all just ran up your dance. I'm so damn silly. Let me see real quick. Okay. Mm-hmm. All right. Get him, dude. All right. Oh, no. Y'all so stupid. To do this cleaning. Oh, he getting ready to do it. Oh, he's a dental thing. Okay. Okay. Them stripper moves got to go though. Okay. Mm-mm. Y'all them stripper moves. Okay. Yeah. Get it, dude. Get it, dude. All right. You got me dancing now. Mm-hmm. All right. Well, look at the stripper move right there. All right. Okay. Work it, honey. You got it. Yeah. Do it. Do it. Do it. Get it, get it, get it. Okay, now. Go ahead, doctor. All right. Y'all, I'm so damn stupid. What did he do this? Oh, man. Okay. So, this is not the same girl, is it? Oh, this is Tabitha right here. Let's see this.
So, I brought y'all this story, and y'all comments, y'all got to do better. There was a second video that she had done, and my video was based mostly off of the second video. And if I would have originally done the video the way I wanted to, y'all would have really been mad. But she says in the second video that Tabitha used her weapon. And she did not say knife in the second video. It is very clear this is the second video because she has on a completely different outfit. She has completely different hair, and you can see her eye in the video. But most importantly, this is Nicole Smith, and she is now facing a charge of battery and simple battery. So Tabitha Turner did go ahead and record the incident in the back seat. And when they were outside of the vehicle, someone saw them on the freeway and called 911. And when 911 got there, of course, they just kind of took the information, and it seems like they personally just wanted to investigate it, which they did, and now she is facing charges. Tabitha does not have any charges that she is facing at this time, and she did a press conference with her attorney earlier today because, of course, she does plan to press charges and to sue her. And you know, she's dealing with a lot of backlash because in the second video, she posted several pictures of Tabitha. She also posted several pictures of her with her injury to her eye. And so that is mainly why that video is down, because she specifically targeted her. And Tabitha did state that she has been receiving threats on her life. Y'all have got to stop that. There is absolutely no reason to be threatening somebody's life because of what somebody else said they did. Grow up. Let's grow up. But when you watch the video and you read the statement that was from the press conference, it doesn't even sound like she had mace. It honestly looks like once she maced her, that once they got out of the vehicle, they was just fighting and she couldn't hold her weight. And Tabitha, was able to dominate her. It does look like Tabitha is taller. I'm just going to say that. But it does look like she was not able to handle her, and she defended her per their investigation so far. They feel like Nicole was the aggressor, and that's why she is dealing with charges. That is what it looks like from the video that Tabitha did record from being in the vehicle. So this is a second Uber driver that says they was defending themselves. and they got charges. All right.
Did you know your credit is the key and the foundation to everything
This
that
stuff
you want and need?
we know.
So I brought y'all this story, and y'all kind of did like grow up. Let's grow up. But when you watch the video and you read the statement that was from the press conference, it doesn't even sound like she had mace. It honestly looks like once she maced her, that once they got out of the vehicle, they were just fighting and she couldn't hold her weight. And Tabitha, was able to dominate her. It does look like Tabitha is taller. I'm just going to say that. But it does look like she was not able to handle her, and she defended her per their investigation so far. They feel like Nicole was the aggressor, and that's why she is dealing with charges. And that is what it looks like from the video that Tabitha did record from being in the vehicle. So this is the second Uber driver that says they was defending themselves, and they got charges. All right.
You know what? Honestly, this is why you need to think twice for picking up these unruly ass passengers. Okay, if an Uber driver asks you to get out of her car, you're supposed to get out. And I don't understand why she has charges, because the thing is, it's the Uber driver's car. Okay, if she says, I'm going to let you out, take you back to where you came from and let you out, you're supposed to get out. And if she feels like you need to get out right there, put your ass on the side or carry her to a safer location and get your ass out of that car. All right, you're supposed to get out. You're not supposed to stay in the car. All right. Then you could tell the lady. Listen, you can tell this lady was aggressive. Okay, I'm talking about the news girl. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. If somebody got in your car, acted the way she did, there's no way you want to take her any damn way, anywhere. Now watch this video again.
It was her way or the highway.
Out the car. What the is wrong with you?
Literally.
It was very scary.
It was hot in Atlanta. This woman says that she asked her Uber driver to turn on the AC and roll up the windows.
Her way of handling this is to tell my client to exit the vehicle. That's it. We're done. Get out.
The driver, she got her mace and done caught a case.
I maced the shit out of her.
The Shade Room is digging deeper. Cases on the rise where people are getting rowdy in ride shares. What Uber is now saying about their safety policies.
Fighting a I don't even know. It's crazy.
I'm Justin Carter. This is TSR Investigates.
Okay, so I don't know what the hell. Okay, if a driver, okay, well, I'll tell you what. Let's go to Uber's policy. Not Uber. Why do we keep on saying, is this Uber or Lyft? Did they say Uber? Okay, so let's go to Uber's policy for drivers. Hold on, let's go to it. Let's just go to their policies, because you know how I do. A lot of people scared the damn driver. This lady was rude from the get-go, okay? I don't even like the way she talked. Okay, let's see here. Oh, damn, what am I typing? I would sue the shit out of Uber. I'm gonna just tell you straight up. I would sue the shit out of Uber. For real. I really would. That's why they got a damn class action lawsuit. If a Uber driver feels threatened during a trip, they can end the trip immediately through their app and report the incident to Uber for investigation. You got that? I don't give a damn where you at. All right. If you are putting that person, that driver, and putting her in a situation where she feels threatened, she can have you get out. And then if you do not get out and you want to get all crazy, she can defend herself. And I don't know why Uber fired her. The thing is, I would do a lawsuit on Uber ass, though. I really would. It says it's right here. You end the trip, okay? End it in the app, report the incident, and then you're supposed to seek safety and trust your instincts. Okay. But they do tell you can still get deactivated, which is crazy. But I would sue the shit out of them if I was her. Because who the fuck cares about getting fired, getting taken off the app at Uber? Who cares? They don't pay shit any damn way. So you would just basically go work for any other rideshare. You got damn Grubhub, you got Lyft, you got the new one, Hopscotch, where you just take kids to school and stuff. They pay better. They put you on a set schedule and everything. All right. That's full of shit. This lady should never been fired. And so basically, I would definitely be seeking a lawsuit against Uber and against this lady, because I'm telling you, let's look at that again. I want to find I want to see this video again, because this lady, this newscaster, is fucking rude, you guys. Period. That's not the way you ask somebody to turn the air up and let the windows up. You know, I mean, I did live for a minute, and nobody was ever this rude. You know what I'm saying? So this is plainly ridiculous. Let's see what this one is right here. Let's see if we can see the video.
I just wanted a full Uber. All the cops are.
Oh, let's do like this.
I know, Betty. I just wanted a full Uber. That's it. I just wanted a full Uber. All the cops are refund my money because
Yeah, get out.
you refund my money, I'll get out the car.
Listen, bitch. Okay, listen, bitch. Okay, Uber drivers cannot refund your fucking money. All right, get your ass out of the car, and you can call Uber and get your refund. And when she goes through the app and in the trip, you're gonna get your money back. Your ass made an episode, and I don't care what you're saying. The only reason why she got charged is because your ass is a news person. But if she's smart, she would sue the shit out of Uber, even if she doesn't win, make a scene out of it, and sue your ass too. All right, point blank. That wasn't the way you do that.
Oh.
And then she called her retarded. I need to see a clear video. It's not a clear video, because this you can't really see what's going on here. These people got music going in the background. Let me see if I can get a bigger. I don't want to see nobody talking about this. A video where we can really see it real good. Okay, let me type this chick name in. Tabit. This is her right here. Right? This is her right here, right? I need to see a real good view of this. Here, is this it right here? Yeah, let's see this one again.
It's her way. It was her way or the highway.
Same one we can see. We need to see another one. I want to see.
I'm going to weigh in on this Tabitha Turner Uber driver situation. One good thing is that they both were taping. So there are two videotapes. And when you see the videotapes, you can make your own determination as to what really happened.
So you think the driver is wrong? I don't think so.
Is difficult to deal with. They say she is a complainer. Based on what this Uber driver said, she did a lot of complaining, bottom line. And because she did a lot of complaining, the Uber driver told her, okay, I'll take you back to the airport where I picked you up and you can get a new driver. Tabitha refused. Told her
Let me
no.
stop right there. Jermaine, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, okay? As a Lyft driver, I know good and damn well if a customer gets in my damn car, I don't give a damn what Lyft says, and she start acting stupid, you know, trying to tell me what to do in my damn car, your ass is getting out of my car. Point blank. I don't give a damn what you say and nobody else say. You out. All right? Damn, get your ass out of people's cars. All right? Goodness.
The main issue was that it was hot in the car. And
if it's hot in the car and uncomfortable, and this lady right here, the driver, does not want to roll up her window all the way and turn the air down any further, then you need to do what she suggested. I'm going to take you back to the damn airport and call you another driver that fits what you need, period. Then this lady talking about she wants a refund. Bitch, go to Uber and ask them for that. Not this driver. The driver can't give your stupid ass no refund. All right, let's keep it real. She can't give you no refund. You get your ass out the car, and all of this would have de-escalated. This is her car. Uber does not pay her car or pay for the gas. They barely pay you a salary. I don't even know why anybody would do the driving people. Y'all asses be rude anyway, some of y'all. And she was rude, point blank.
Ordered a comfort car, and so she expected the car to be cool and ready, and it wasn't, and that's wrong. And the girl apologized.
And if it wasn't cool and ready, and you ask this driver, can you do that? And she says no, then you need to let her take you back to the airport and you call another Uber driver, where she will get the other Uber driver, and they will be right there. They take 2 minutes to get there. It's probably all types of Uber drivers sitting right at the airport. See, this could have turned, DADLY. Okay, so why even put it to that point? Take it to that point where you can just take your ass back to the airport, get out the damn car, and then get into the new car. And if you didn't like what the driver doing, then you call Uber and make a damn complaint. That's the real way you do that, okay? That's the way you do it. And if Uber felt like she didn't handle this correctly, then she still would have been deactivated. And this dumbass lady would have never even got into this altercation or anything else. Point blank.
And turn the air up higher. And Tabitha was still complaining, but she's known for that. Anyway, when you hear both sides of the story, you can decide which one you think is correct. Based on the Uber driver, she pepper sprayed her because she went in her purse for something she thought it was a weapon. Because she was making threats.
She probably did
She
go
went
on
in
her
her
purse.
purse for something. She decided to defend herself. And that's after begging her several times to get out of the
She
car.
did say, get out my
And
car.
Tabitha refused to get out. After she pepper sprayed her, she got out of the car
And started fighting.
and was videotaping and asked someone to call the police. Tabitha then got out of the car and attacked her.
Now, why is this other
Scratched
girl
her
charged?
eye. In fact, the girl had to get stitches in her eye. So, like I said, it's good that there's videotape on both sides, and you really have to listen to both of them to try and figure out who's really going to take the blame. They both acted poorly.
Right.
However,
Anything.
Tabitha was being very difficult,
Yes.
and the Uber driver did all she could to try and fix it. She offered to take her back. She turned up the air. She did what she could, and Tabitha still wasn't satisfied. And it ended up the way it ended up, which
And
is
Tabitha
sad.
need to be fired from her
Two
damn
women
job.
to
It
be
says she's
acting like
very
that,
difficult.
grown women. However, things happen, and if you have to blame someone, it's good that there's videotape to look at both sides of the situation.
Man, this lady explained it very well. Okay, she's right. It could have been handled differently, I guess. But at the same time, like I just said, if an Uber driver or a Lyft driver asks you to get out of their car because they, feel uncomfortable with you or whatever the case is, you're being very disrespectful, whatever, get your ass out their car. It's not your car. I don't give a damn what you paid for. Get another Uber or Lyft car. All right? They're going to refund your money immediately. And if you think this driver did something wrong, then you go report the driver to Uber or Lyft. So that driver, Uber will decide if this driver will get in trouble or not. Point blank. Why are you guys up here doing all the most in somebody else's car? That's stupid. Anyway, somebody says she offered to take her back to the starting point to get a new Uber. She also turned the air conditioner up for her. Once the Uber driver ordered her out of the car, that should have been the end. She should have got her stupid ass out of the car. Goodness. And let me tell y'all a little thing about this. When they have their their windows down, when CV19 was there, they were telling drivers that they can pull their windows down some. And some drivers still do that because people have germs. Okay, that's why it's down. Period. So if you get in a car and you don't want the windows down, you don't tell no damn body what to do. Okay, girl, you're not paying for no fucking the other car. You pay for the comfort car, but go get your own car then, or get a limousine to get home, or whatever the case is. Maybe they will do all of that type of stuff. But the thing is this right here: if the car is not what you expect it to be, and the service is not what you expect it to be, you don't get all irate in someone else's car. You do exactly what they ask you to do. They say, get out, and call another Uber. She says she will take her back to the airport. So let her take you back to the airport, get another Uber, and then if you feel like you have been done wrong, then you call Uber and report her. It's just that simple. Listen, why do you keep on saying she wanted to stay cool, man? Period. The lady turned the damn air conditioner up. If the lady did not want to turn it up, she didn't have to. All right? She could have just taken it back. Yes, she did. Anytime a driver feels threatened, we will take your ass back. Child, that's when she started getting irate. I don't give a damn about no dangerous highway when you start to get all crazy calling this lady. What did she call her? I forgot what she called it a word because she called it back. She said it back to her. Okay, you need to learn the laws. What rules? What Uber? Like I just said, let me just show you again because I don't have to argue about this. Okay, you see this right here? You see this right here? This is in their policies. And if she was smart, she would take their ass to court for deactivating her and get a lawyer. This is Uber's policy. You see that? End the trip immediately. In other words, your ass is out of that car. Because we don't know what the hell you may do. When that lady went in her purse, the driver does not know if she has a GUN or not. She thought she had one. If I'm arguing with someone in my car and they go in a purse, I'm gonna think that they have something. If she does that to a police officer, she's gonna get those bullets, and you know she is. Y'all need to stop acting stupid and start looking at stuff the way it should be looked. You see what their policies say? That's Uber's policy. Just like with Lyft, I did it. I know what I'm talking about. If you get a person in your car and they are making you feel uncomfortable, just because you don't feel like you are making them uncomfortable, it doesn't mean that you're not doing that. So therefore, if they ask you to get out, you're going to get out. She told her she would take her back to the airport. This lady did refuse to get out. All right. You don't refuse to get out of nobody's car. Tell me I want my refund. You call Uber up and do all of that. That's crazy. What you mean if she thought the lady had a weapon, why did she get back in the car? Because it's her car, okay? You don't know what this lady thought, okay? The point is it doesn't even really matter about that. If somebody tell you to get out that damn car and they don't get out, you have every right to defend yourself, okay? Point blank. Now, what happened after that, who hit who first outside, it's a whole different story. If she got out the car and she can get back in her car and leave, they said Tabitha hit her first, but I don't know for sure. If the Uber driver hit her first, then that's where the battery charge comes from, okay, in assault. And that's why Uber let her go. Because if when they both got out of the car, if the other lady did not start hitting her or anything, the Uber driver could have got back in her car and just left, period. So, she don't need to wait on no damn police, okay? She's supposed to call Uber and report that. You call the police too, but yeah, call Uber and report that and all that. The lady should have got out the car, Jermaine. Point blank. She should have got out. That's why everybody is saying the same thing, because people know how that works. When you get in a Lyft or Uber car and the driver feels uncomfortable for whatever reason, you need to get your ass out. All right. So this is this lady's attorney, right? So where's the other lady's attorney? What's her name? Marcel Smith. Where's her attorney at? Let's see what other lady's attorney. If she has one, she should have one. Let's see if we got anything, because I'm trying to see what else they got going on here. I wish they had a real good video. What's that other lady's name? Marceau. Oh, let's see. Marceau. Oh, here it is right here. Marceau. I guess I don't know how you pronounce her name. Let's see. Let me put Uber incident. I want to see the other girl's lawyer. See, the reason why she had to let that lady out of the car because you see all these stories right here of Uber drivers and stuff. People getting unalive. Ain't nobody got time to be playing like that, okay? With y'all, period. Good and damn well, if you was driving your personal car and you tell somebody to get out, they don't get out, you're gonna be trying to make them get out of that car. God, when somebody tell you to get out their car, get out. I teach my kids that all the time. When somebody say get out their cars, get out of their cars because people will unalive you. All right, get out of their cars. It's not your car anyway. I'm trying to find another one. Let's see if we can see a real good clip. Let's see if this is. Listen, she should have just went on to call the cops because when you call the cops, all the cops is going to do is tell her to get out of her car and call Uber to get your money back. That's crazy. You don't. What are you asking the driver for? The driver can't refund a damn thing. All the driver can do is go on the app and cancel the end the run. Then Uber will take over everything else. That's why you need to call Uber. Learn how to follow protocol, people. That's why some of y'all be in the news and shit. Okay, that's stupid. No, the reason why the Uber driver got in trouble because when she told her to get the fuck out the car, and she reached back in the back seat, what was she doing then? That's where she messed up at. Just tell her to get out the damn car and leave it at that. She can't get out in the trip and push the thing in Uber, and then guess who's gonna come and call the police and make her ass get out like that? Now they put people don't grass right over. And that's why she got in trouble with Uber. Because when the lady got out and then she went back in the car to get her pepper spray and pepper spray, that's why the lady got fired, okay? Period. Because when she got out, the other chick who drives for Uber didn't get back in her car, but she should have got back in her car, closed the doors, and left her ass out there and ended that trip. Because you can't sit there and end the trip because you don't know what this lady right here may do. So you just leave her out there and go ahead and drive off and end the trip up the street and call 911 because but Uber is going to reimburse her car and she can order another Uber. Simple as that. Now these videos they're showing us is not good. I need to see a complete video. Okay, that's what I'm looking for. I need to see everything that happened, the entire damn video. This is a different one here. This is why they get panicky though, because you got people like this. We don't know what y'all crazy ass may do. All right, let's see. Is she talking about? Let's see. Is this her? Is this the girl? And then you gonna be getting your ass up out of my car if I tell you get out. Oh, this is a different right here. Let's see what she said. Now you don't have to. Let me just tell y'all right now, you do not have to let passengers sit in the front with you because it's a safety issue. And the thing is, once again, if you can't sit in the back, I'm going to end the run, the ride. If Uber don't like it, they can fucking have their job and stick it in their ass because you're not going to cost me my safety. When a person is in the front with you, that's a very high safety risk. Okay, just like I don't really like them in the back of me either, but at times you have to let people sit behind you. But I definitely don't want you in the seat with me up there that front. Right, right. That's why I can't do. Yeah, bitch, get in the trunk. That's stupid. You can't see what? You can't see the video? Oh, hold on. Let me see. Hold on, let me stop it and let y'all see. I forgot to share it again. That's why. Hold on. This girl is a damn dodo bird. Okay. I always forget to share again. Sorry about that, y'all. I'm still been talking and y'all can't even see the damn video. Dodo bird ass. Here we go. I always forget to share the damn video again. Okay, now we can watch it.
And I have
This is a different girl, though. I just wanted to let y'all hear her
so
story.
crazy to me. So if you don't know, I do Uber and stuff like that on the side or whatever. So today, this is the first time this has ever happened. Like I've never had this issue before. Why am I picking somebody up from the condos that's in an Atlantic station, right? It's like 7, 7, 12, something like that. And I'm picking them up. Mind you, they're late to the ride. They're 3 minutes late to the ride. So I'm picking them up, blah, 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 blah. And I see 4 people walk up to the car. Now, I have a very strict rule because I just started
And
picking
let me
people
say
up a
this.
month ago.
Uber
I never
or Lyft, especially because I don't know about Uber, but Lyft had a real bad problem with sending a car for people who should have been in larger cars and stuff. And I don't know why they do that. They don't give a damn. They just, as long as they collect their money, put 4 or 5 people, and your car cannot hold that many people. I don't know why they do that, but it's all about that money. They don't give a damn.
allow passengers to sit in the front with me. I don't care who it is. You're not sitting in the front with me. That's a non-negotiable. It's not even up for discussion. So I'm like, hey, I see it's 4 of you guys. Like, I don't allow passengers to ride up front with me. Like, it's a non-negotiable. I don't know if you want to cancel this ride. I can cancel it for you. So there's that way it's
That's
no
the same
penalty for
lady
you.
too. That is her.
And you could call another Uber, or if you guys want to just sit in the back together, the choice is yours. But nobody is sitting up front with me. So the girl is 3 guys and 1 girl. So the girl's like, so you want one of us to get in the trunk? You be quiet because clearly you're not the brightest. I'm like, no, you guys can sit in the back seat together. Because that's common sense. Like, anyways, so the guy that ordered the ride, he's like, well, it's 4 of us. And I don't think that we should order another Uber when you have 4 seats. When did I ever offer my rule as a question? I said I don't allow people to sit up front with me. You got
So
2
that's the
options.
same
You could
girl.
call you another Uber or y'all could squeeze in the back together. The choice is yours. It don't really matter to me because nobody's sitting up front with me. Like, that's not even up for discussion. I done already told you it's a no. So why are we even going back and forth? He's like, well, you have 4 seats and it's 4 of us, and that's how that works. Oh, I said, no, this is actually my car that I pay for. And if I don't want someone sitting up front with me, that's how that works. The ride is ended. Y'all can get out. And they got the fuck out my car. Because who are you talking to, for one? And for two, why do you feel like you have entitlement over my car?
Right.
That's what you have your car for. But you didn't have a car, which is why you called an Uber. Because if you had your own car, you would have just drove. Y'all from out of town, like you're not about to tell me what to do in my car.
And Uber is
Like,
like
I don't think that's a crazy act to ask passengers not to sit up front with you. I'm not comfortable with that. Like, I literally just got sick with strep throat, hence the medicine in the bag, because of a passenger getting in my car sick. Like, what are we even talking about? Like, why do I have to discuss my non-negotiables with a stranger?
And the thing about, I agree with her because you do not have to have anyone sit in the front with you. I did Lyft for a year before the TV situation went on. And I'm going to tell y'all straight up. I told people you couldn't sit up there with me. Okay. And occasionally, like an old person, I would let them sit up there because they're old. But all these other people, hell no. I would let kids sit up there because people would rob the shit out of you. All right. You can't defend yourself up in that front like you can, if they sit in the back on the other side. But since it was 4 of them, first of all, I think they should have been in Uber X in the first place, or XL or whatever you call that shit, because there's just too many people. All right. And I had people when I did Lyft, I had Uber, Lyft, sending me to pick up shit, 6 people and shit, and they be trying to, they would, sometimes I would let them do it because, I was pretty, it was nice and stuff, and I was too. So I would let them get in the car anyway at times, and they be squeezing all up in and back and shit. It just crazy. People would do anything to save $2. But I didn't do that a lot because if the police stop you, you can get a ticket. You know what I'm saying? So the thing is, if a driver does not want you to sit in the front, remember, above anything, it's their car. All right. And if they ask you not to sit in the front, get your ass in the back or either call yourself another Uber or Lyft. You don't tell people how to do what they do in their car just because you don't pay that little $2, $3, $4. It's not your car. If you don't like what the driver is asking you, call for another Uber or a Lyft. It's not that damn hard. So I don't blame her. Everybody has their rules, and you need to respect that in other people's cars. When I did it, I wouldn't dare drive my car. I drove one of their cars because you're not going to be, slamming my car doors and doing the most. They definitely should have ordered Uber XL because it's bigger. It's usually a bigger car and everything. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Uber, Lyft, I just don't think sometimes they care about certain things. They just want the thing done, and you go ahead and do the trip, and they just get their pay. So that was her too. I was trying to find a clearer video of her in that altercation with that woman. I don't see just one. That's really clear. It's the same one. You can't really see everything. Let's see if they play close.
It was her way or the highway.
The same lady. Okay, I want to see the whole video without people talking, all this other bull crap. This that lady who lost her job over the Uber Eats meal. I need to play. Let's look at this one real quick before we go on. Wait.
Now, Lastacia, how you feel logging onto the app, seeing everybody talking about you because you went and tried to get a refund for them too many chickens in that bread drink?
No, talking about this yesterday.
You don't went and lied and said the people ain't dropped the food off after you done sat there and devoured the 2 sandwiches. Drink still half full. Girl, now you unemployed. Because you know TikTok gonna do their thing, baby. They got that phone number and was ringing it off the hook. Baby, you was fired in less than 24 hours. All behind some chickens and a drink. Well, you gonna be in unemployment line now. You ain't gonna be able to afford them damn chickens and a drink and a DoorDash nor Uber Eats. All because you want to lie.
For unemployment.
Was it worth it? I sure hope you ain't got no kids. How you gonna tell your kids I got fired for lying? I lied and told them they ain't bringing me the food. Now I done sat there and ate the 2 chickens. My stomach was good and full, and now I'm unemployed. Well, you better go ahead on down there and get you some food stamps. And while you at it, the next time you at work, don't have that old funky ass head wrap on your head. They should have fired you a long time ago.
Okay, black people, we need to do better. The thing about it is that since she got fired, she can definitely go get unemployment. Okay, it is not that serious. Okay, shit. I don't even know why she even did all that. That's silly. All right. So much more important things happening than worrying about that shit. See all these stories you see Uber drivers getting unalive. I remember telling you guys about that story. So, I do understand why some drivers be, hesitant with these damn people they pick up. I don't even know how they still do that. It's not even worth it for me. I couldn't find another video on this, and I could not find another video about this girl. And what's her lawyer name, Jermaine? What's the girl's lawyer's name? Do you know? Who is not here tonight, Jermaine? Oh my God, I am so damn silly. But I just did that. What's her name again? This is her. You see her name up here, and you see what videos comes up. You got to hurry up. Let me see. Let me go look one more time, y'all, because it may be tripping. You said Mersol Smith, right? What's the lawyer's name? Okay, let me do it like this, because you be tripping too. That's different right there, okay? I don't see that. I don't see it. Let's see this one right here. This is a different story, but I don't see. Hey, Bronze. Thank you so much for being here.
This is why we're at where we're at. You're at a drug house. You're an Uber driver. You picked up somebody you didn't know. All right? The dog indicated on both sides of your vehicle.
I know.
Okay?
I mean, there's pretzels in there. Some
Dogs
peanut butter pretzels.
don't indicate on peanut butter pretzels. They indicate on narcotics.
I got you, man. I just,
okay? I'm trying to explain to you what's going on.
No, I know. I'm such like a clean cut person that I sit here and it's very
frustrating.
frustrating.
You the totality of the circumstances. Okay? You know you have somebody else's driver's license in your center console?
Someone else's driver's license?
Yeah.
Is it a black male driver's license? It's a client of mine from court last week. He gave me his license to show to the DA, and then he left without telling me. So I'm waiting for him to call me back.
Stop getting in trouble. I already showed Tabitha Turner's lawyer. I want
No,
to
my mother,
show
Jennifer.
her again.
So she was up here this weekend. I think that's melatonin or something for sleeping.
I don't give a damn about Tabitha, okay? I already showed her lawyer.
Yeah. Is it a prescription on the bottom? I don't know. She drove my car this weekend. As soon as I saw that pull out, I was like, probably my mother's. It's nothing, yeah. Yeah, no, she doesn't, but it's, yeah.
All right, and there you have it for today's video, folks. In conclusion, these lying cops didn't know this Uber driver was actually a lawyer. At the end of it all, no narcotics were found and everybody went on their own way. And this lawyer is a better man than I am because I would have filed a lawsuit and make sure that every single one of these officers were held responsible for not only wasting my time, but trying to make me out to be a criminal.
I didn't want to see anybody get fired or anything come of this. I really just want people
You
to
should
understand
got
the
the
right
ass
to just
fired.
directly lie to me and tell me, this is against the law to film the police. Then it worries me. Most people, when they're given an order by an officer, they don't know that it's an unlawful order.
And this video is why it's so important to always record your police interactions. These officers were so willing to lie on camera and try to create a criminal. Imagine what they do if you weren't filming this interaction. I highly suggest looking up the laws in your area, but if something like this ever happens to you, you should file a lawsuit and come after these officers' qualified immunity.
This is why we're at.
He was lying, right? They thought he was lying because he does Uber on the side. It's all types of people who do Uber on the side, you guys. They make extra money. Lawyers, doctors. Because listen, nobody wants to be broke and use all their money. They're smart and they make extra money to go on vacations or to do certain things or to buy a special gift or product or whatever they're trying to buy. I met so many of them that do different things. All right. So everybody who's doing, ride share or delivery, they're not doing it just because it's their primary job. You know what I'm saying? You got stay-at-home moms, people who are married or separated, or whatever you want to call it. This is their extra income. So stop knocking people when you see them doing Uber Eats jobs because you don't know what the hell they got going on. For real. Everybody's not doing it for a primary job. Some people do it for extra money or to pay something extra, whatever the case is. Maybe if more people did that, they wouldn't be out here stealing and doing other illegal activities. You know what I'm saying? Shit. All right. So anyway, let's see. So we saw Tabitha's lawyer already. I thought you was talking about the Uber driver lawyer. All right. But anyway, all I got to say is Uber's policy is if you feel threatened, regardless if somebody has a weapon or not, if you feel threatened, you can ask them to get out. Granted, she asked the lady to get out. The lady should have respected that and got out. She said she would take the lady back to the airport and she can, call her another driver or she can do it herself and you need to call Uber. This lady said no. All right. So that alone may have made her feel threatened. But once the lady got out of the car, that's where she messed up at. When the lady got out of the car and she got back in, she should have just locked her door, rolled up her window, and went on and left. And then, ended the trip and all that shit at the same time. And then reported it to the police at Uber. That's how that should have been done. Then she wouldn't have got deactivated. So that's why she got deactivated, period. And the reason why she got a battery charge is because if she hit first, that's why. And I'm wondering if she actually, because she reached back and pepper sprayed, so that would say that, that's the reason for the other lady to react back when she was pepper sprayed and start fighting her. So then the Uber driver would be at fault for that because she did the pepper spray. But at the same time, if she get a good enough lawyer, okay, that could be, that could be argued against, because the lawyer can say the Uber driver was still fearful for her life, because even though the lady got out the car, we don't know exactly, we didn't see the whole video. We don't know exactly what this lady was doing when she got out the car and everything. And when she got out the car, when they both got out the car, we just don't know what happened. And then the lady went back, the Uber driver went back in the car and things like that. So we don't know what Turner was doing. I think that's her name, Tabitha or whatever, what she was doing once she got out of the car the first time. I wish they would have showed the entire video, but I don't know. I didn't see the entire video so we can see it at all. Let's see. And that's the dude who is the lawyer. They didn't believe him. So now y'all see they don't just do black people like this, but they do white people like that too. See? You can still sue. You can still sue. I don't know what they're talking about right here. Yes, you can. You better get him a damn lawyer. There's probably some other stuff happened right up in here. But the reason why they couldn't sue, because when that lady hit me, even though I'm not even gonna tell y'all about it, but anyway, this young girl hit me, and I was on duty then. Okay. Something else happened, so I didn't have to. I called Uber and stuff, but I didn't have to go ahead and do it through Uber. But they kept on calling me to go ahead and, file the little claims and everything and all that, so this person can pay for my car, go to the doctor, and all types of shit. Just like I was delivering some food and a dog jumped on me. Uber trying to make me fill out some damn forms to go to the doctor, and all types of shit. That dog didn't do shit to me. I mean, he did jump on me, but fortunately I had on some blue jeans. And when the dog jumped on me, I felt his nails, but it didn't go through my jeans and stuff. But they be tripping out with stuff. Yeah, they was asking me to go to the doctor for every 6 months. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so I don't know. It's something else probably happened right here where Uber wouldn't let them sue. I don't know. Something else probably happened right there. Who knows? Because you can't sue them. All right. So I don't see anything else. So like I said, I'll be checking out, about this girl to see exactly, what happens. Hopefully she gets herself a lawyer too. And also, see what can be done besides just taking what the police say. But like I said, if when she used that pepper spray, she has that battery charge and assault. Because you just can't use pepper spray unless somebody, made you think that you need it. You can still put them out of your car. Once you get the lady out of your car, if the lady is not doing anything to you but running her damn mouth, you don't need, once you get your ass in the car, you don't need to reach for a weapon, because this lady is already outside of your car and you can just basically lock your doors and leave. So that's where she messed up at, and that's why she got those charges. But a lawyer also, it depends on what happened. Like I just said, a lawyer can still, question that. Okay? Because, they're pretty good, especially if you get a good one. They can question that because, again, we didn't see the entire video. We don't know exactly what transpired on the outside. We just don't know why she felt like she had to do that. If she did go into her purse. Now, if she did go into her purse, even if she was outside and the lady was outside, she got in the purse. She got in her car. That's why the lady got the pepper spray. Okay. This Tabitha, whatever her name is saying she didn't go in her purse. But people do lie. All right. People do lie all the damn time and be right in that purse. And if you go in your purse, that other person will think you're getting a weapon. Just like if the police would have been out there. and she went in her purse. Now she claims she didn't have a GUN, but did she go in her purse? If she went in her purse, that Uber driver would not know if she had any weapon or not. So it just depends. We'll see how that goes though. And yeah. But as far as that other dude, I wish that lawyer would have, did something about that, because that's why these police officers, do the things that they do. You have to report them and take the appropriate actions when they do stuff that they should not do. All right, point blank. Because if you don't, then they will do that with other people. Okay, so you have to take that. Okay, so let's see here. I think that's it with those stories. Let's see what else we got here, y'all. Let me make sure. Yeah, I think that's it. Is that the only ones, Jermaine? Because I don't see anything else. Okay, so that's it with those viral videos and stuff, and I hope you guys liked it. And, if you don't agree with what I said, you don't have to. Jermaine doesn't. He said Tabitha was right. I said she wasn't 100%. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? And also the other girl, if she, didn't have a real reason to use the pepper spray. Okay, so let's go ahead and stop this one real quick and go back over here. This is this dude right here. Hold on. So when did they do this? Okay, I got to watch this one too. Wait a minute, hold on. Because I'm supposed to say this anyway, talk about this dude anyway. So let me just go ahead and put this up here so y'all can know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the dude, the 22-year-old who was punched by the police officer, okay? I can't remember his name again. I forgot what his name is. So let's see. So let me put it up here. Oh, right now, how do you spell punch? Yeah. Okay. Dang, man, these damn keyboards. Okay, let's see here. Okay, here it is right here. Okay, so now we're going to talk about him. So let me go ahead and put the video up. This is the dude that, me and my damn typos, man. This is the dude who I talked about, I think that was yesterday, who was punched and kicked and thrown to the ground for 1, 2, 3, 4, about 4, I think, or 5 police officers. Okay, so let me go ahead and show his little reply and everything, what he was talking about, and then we'll talk about it. Okay, I got to do this first. Hold on for a second, you guys. Let me do it. So this is him right here. I think this is him right here.
That day, I just really wanted to know, why I was getting pulled over and why I needed this. And I know I didn't do nothing wrong. I was really just scared.
Just see that video made me go back to the moment when I was 22. It hurted. It made me upset. Mm-hmm. But I seen what my son did that I had to do. And he sought right. And he did right. To see that.
Oh.
It's a hurting feeling. To be a father that loved God first. Mm-hmm. And to see all my kids not being able to wake up in the morning and get a phone call saying your child is gone. That's a hurting feeling, but I thank God.
Yes.
Because God got him.
I want you to try to put yourself in our shoes. Try to put yourself in William's shoes just for a second. The police stop you and tell you, you say, why are you stopping me? And they say, well, you don't have your headlights on and it's raining. And you look and you're like, there's no rain. Why are you stopping me? And all he does, while I say it's a Rosa Parks 21st century moment, he, as a Black person, says, you know, I'm tired of it. I'm going to try to demand my constitutional rights. That's the only thing that William McNeil did. And that's the only thing you would want your children to do, to say, as a citizen, don't I have the right to know why you're violating my Fourth Amendment rights against search and seizure unlawfully? That's it, nothing more. So search your hearts, America. If this was your child, wouldn't you be proud that William kept his calmness and his demeanor and de-escalated it? And let that govern you when you call on the sheriff to hold these police officers accountable, because that's what we have to get here. We have to have accountability.
That day, I just really wanted to
Oh.
know.
Okay, let's see what people are saying. Somebody said these officers need to be held accountable. His tooth, he did not deserve that. Police did too much. I would be scared to get out of the car. This is why everyone needs to invest in a dash cam. I don't know how he was so calm. He was very calm. When they hit him, he just sat there, you guys. I mean, which I'm glad he did, because if he would have started, trying to fight them back, they probably would have took out their guns and shot him. So I'm glad he sat there. He took those punches and everything. He really done. When they hit him, he punched. He just sat there and took it. And that's sad. Let's look at that video again. What happened to? Okay, what's his name? William McNeil Jr. Let's see. I cannot type, y'all. I'm telling you. See, this is why I don't have a typing job. My ass will get fired. All right, my ass be making these mistakes. You see this shit? I done made so many mistakes typing, man. So let's see here. So he said he was scared. Okay, let's look at this real quick, okay?
Can you call your supervisor? All right, go for it.
And he just sat there and let them do all that.
Exit the vehicle.
That day, I just really wanted to know, why I was getting pulled over and why I needed to step out the car.
That's sad.
And I know I didn't do nothing wrong.
He messed up his teeth too. It's sad. Look how he was sitting there. Now watch this. How he just pull him out. He didn't do shit. I'm glad he didn't resist or anything. He just let them do everything. Look at him pull them down. Look at that, hitting them and stuff. How is this justified?
Can you just? I mean, this was a violent encounter.
But I was taught is to, instead of fighting them on the street where we don't have power
at the courts, right?
If they're proud of the conduct of the video, then they should release the officers' names.
I see what my son did.
That's
that
sad.
And he shot right. And he did right. To see that. It's a hurting feeling.
The day I seen that video, I couldn't finish it past the window breaking, but I'm thankful to God for protecting him, because I know what the outcome should have been.
Can you call your supervisor? All right, go for it.
That's crazy. Look at him. Look at this. Look at this nigga. This could be your kid. This could be you.
Now, exit the vehicle.
That is
that day,
ridiculous.
I just really wanted to know.
That is straight
why I
up
was getting
ridiculous.
pulled over
Look at this.
and why I needed to step out the car.
Just
and I know I
hit
didn't
him.
do nothing wrong.
But they took it all. Then they pull him right out that car, you guys.
I was really just scared. And, yeah, that's it.
He got his teeth fixed, every damn thing.
Was actually broke.
That is crazy, you guys. Now this is the other part right here, right? This is the whole thing, right? This is it right here, right? Okay. Let's look at it. Yeah, I'm getting mad too looking at it. Is this the same video? Because I don't know for sure. Okay, so I think this is it. Yeah. I don't think you're going to hear any sound.
Yeah, Florida 24 Bravo, Echo Charlie Whiskey on a silver Kia. I don't know if that's.
Yes, sir.
Is there a reason why you're popping the door open like that?
I don't have a window that works. Is there a reason that you're pulling me over?
Yeah, absolutely. There's a reason why I'm pulling you over. For one thing, inclement weather, you don't have your lights on. Two things, you're not wearing your seatbelt.
It's daylight. I don't need the lights. And it's not weather. It's not raining.
Oh, this is inclement?
It's not raining.
Okay, I'm not arguing with you. I'm telling you why I'm pulling you over. Give me your driver's license, registration, proof of insurance.
No, call your supervisor. Why?
Excuse me?
Call your supervisor. Why did you pull me over?
Sorry, 35. I'm property driver. I've already told you.
Why did you pull me over?
Step out of the vehicle.
No.
Step out of the vehicle. 25 seconds. For the night for the driver just slammed the door and locked it.
Call your supervisor.
Yep. 25 seconds. If anybody responding, come in from Commonwealth, block the vehicle, please. Keep your hands where I can see them, sir. My camera's on too. I've already told you. Okay. Okay. Right now you're under arrest for resisting. You understand? You're under arrest for resisting. The longer you take us on, the worse it's going to be. Keep your hands where I can see them, sir.
Okay. When the dude was asking questions, I think they should answer that. All right? I really do.
Sir, this is your last warning to open the vehicle and exit before we're going to break the window. Open the door and exit or we are going to break the window. Open the door and exit or we are going to break the window. No, he's under arrest. Open the door and exit. You are under arrest for resisting. Open the door and exit. You are under arrest for resisting.
There's so many cars that do not have their lights on. The police does not even have their lights on.
Open the door and exit. You are under arrest for resisting.
Open
the door and exit. You are under arrest for resisting.
But still not dark.
Vehicle's blocked in. He's locked it up. He's putting the window down. About 25 Hey, I'm about to break the window. I'm about to break the window. All right, go for it. Exit the vehicle now! Exit the vehicle! Show me your hands.
Look how they didn't show when they beat him and stuff. He recorded everything.
What is your reason? Don't forget.
Put your hands behind your back. Resist. Hands behind your back.
What's wrong with you? What you mean? I was putting my hands behind my back. I was on. Ain't no talking now, man. Ain't no talking. Fucking talking shit, bro. I'm doing, bro. What's going on, man?
You're under arrest. That's what's going on.
No, bro. Yes, bro. Yes. No for reason, bro. You gonna throw my phone like that, bro?
Yeah, I'm gonna take it off now, man.
Bro. And I'm just trying to have a regular conversation with y'all, bro.
You just gotta see what already.
So your partner didn't even ask.
Marijuana in the right pocket.
Yes, it is. So why close the door if you see him pull up? Because, man, what you mean? He talking about arresting me and stuff, bro. I didn't do nothing.
It's called resisting, idiot.
I didn't do nothing wrong, bro. Can you back me up to the car? You broke my boy.
What?
You start rescue. 1067. Approximately 30-year-old Bravo Mike. Last race is 11. I'm gonna go around and get in this car. Okay. That ain't good. Yeah. I know. You should put some gloves on, though. No. You see it? Yeah. Oh, yeah. What's your name? You good? Yeah, you or him? Okay. We'll get ready for you too long. A lot of flat sticks.
Clean that car out, though. It's nasty. I know that's the last
From you?
Why you have to look at that? That's just being nosy right there.
That knife? Yeah, that's one of the biggest concerns. Yeah, you see what's right there on the seat.
You clean that damn car out. So what? He got a damn knife. Maybe he got it to protect himself.
Oh, yeah. It's coming from West Compound.
Right, that's crazy. That's good, doing I'm glad you're doing good.
Pass that off to them. Probably.
I know one thing, he didn't clean up that damn car though. What the most crazy thing is that it didn't show the part where they hit him and all that stuff. Okay, that's crazy. If he wouldn't have had camera on, they would have gotten away with it.
Sir, can you please ask him
All right,
what did I
you
do
too,
wrong?
Well, we're conducting a traffic stop right now. You need to comply.
Yes.
Hey, unlock the car. I'm going to push it up.
Open the door and exit. You are under arrest for resisting. Door and exit. You are under arrest for resisting.
So we've seen that part already when they pulled him out. That's crazy.
Under arrest for resisting.
We've seen this.
Yeah, I'm gonna take it off.
That ain't good.
We always seen this. Well, the thing is, it's amazing how they did not show the entire video. Okay, and I'm so glad that he was recording it too, because guess what? They would have gotten away with all that for sure. So here he's talking. Let's watch this real quick. I can't hear him.
That's enough.
That's enough. That's true, man. Goodness. You could tell he was shocked and everything. Let's see what the damn sheriff was saying.
As no one noticed the eerie expression on the face of the Jacksonville sheriff after his hypocritical apology. The teeth that William McNeil Jr. lost when he was beaten by the police officers reveal a heartbreaking truth. Less than 24 hours after William was subjected to violent law enforcement, the black sheriff of Jacksonville appeared at a press conference. He apologized to William, saying, "The use of force looks bad," but few noticed the strange smile that flickered at the corner of his mouth. D. Bowers, the officer who carried out the violent enforcement, has vanished without a trace. When faced with a question from reporter Eric, the police know the truth but are unwilling to admit it. They are just going through the motions. When William appeared at the press conference, it was obvious that several of his teeth were missing, and it was only natural for William to feel scared when confronted by so many menacing police officers, all because William's headlights were not on. D. Bowers smashed the driver's side window, punched William in the face, and then dragged him out of the car to continue beating him. Throughout the entire incident, it was the officer who initiated the violence. William did not engage in any violent behavior, yet the officer has resorted to a veiled lie, claiming that William reached for a large knife under the car. However, no publicly available video shows such an action. This kind of excuse is even more terrifying than the violence itself, as no one noticed the eerie expression on the face of the Jacksonville sheriff after his hypocritical apology. The teeth that William McNeil Jr. lost when he—
I didn't see him smile, but he could have smiled. I don't know. I couldn't tell. This is crazy. I'm just glad he had his own stuff because they did not show, everything. They didn't show all of that. They just showed to make it look like they didn't really do anything. That's crazy, man. That is crazy. So anyway, I got some more updates on this whole thing. And let me just tell y'all, while you can look at this, I'm going to tell you.
Stop resisting, idiot. William McNeil Jr.
What I'm going to do is just pause that. I'm going to let you know. So, hold on. Let me get it real quick. Hold on. I got to find the daggone thing. I have to look for it first to get it. I was just looking at it a few minutes ago. Let me find it. So I think this is it right here. Hold on. But there's another one that I have too. Let's see. Let me make sure I can find that real quick. Oh, I got to find it. What did I do with it? Okay, so they said the deputies who punched this black driver in the viral video, the sheriff said the video broke no laws. So let's look and see exactly what they're saying. That's crazy. So Jacksonville Sheriff T.K. Waters has stated that there is no criminality in the viral video of a black man who deputies repeatedly punched during a traffic stop, according to ABC News. The viral traffic stop involving 22-year-old driver William Anthony McNeil and Jacksonville Sheriff's deputies unfolded on February the 19th, and it was captured on a cell phone footage that went viral on social media. Video shows deputies smashing McNeil's car window and beating the black man after he repeatedly questioned why he was being pulled over, asked to speak to a supervisor, and refused to get out of his car. Now, deputies said they stopped McNeil for not having his headlights on in, that inclement weather. But the 22-year-old noted that it wasn't raining outside. Now, I did look that up the other day, and it did say even if it's cloudy or whether it's raining or not, they still require you to have on your headlights. However, I still think they overreacted. Okay, I just really do. All right. So it's right here again. It doesn't matter. You are still required to have your headlights on. That's what an officer said before McNeil was punched in the face and dragged out of his vehicle. Now, in a statement addressing the viral videos, Waters said the state attorney's office has determined that none of the involved officers violated criminal law. Deputies are still undergoing an administrative review that will determine if they violated JSO policy, Waters noted. Now, these reviews are ongoing, but the state attorney's office has determined that none of the officers violated criminal law, even though the administrative review has not been completed. So I don't know how they came to that conclusion. I just really don't know. Anyway, attorney Harry Daniels noted on Monday that McNeil was planning to take legal action against the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office. He said the officer broke his window and just punched him in his face. Mr. McNeil suffered very significant injury, and that's according to what Daniels said. He said, we are planning to do everything we can do to secure justice. We are seeking all options to ensure accountability. Now, according to court records, McNeil was arrested and charged with resisting arrest without violence to his or her person. He also was charged with possessing not more than 20 grams of weed with intent to use DRUG paraphernalia. Driving while driver's license is suspended, not wearing a seatbelt, and no headlights in the rain, fog, or smoke. McNeil was arrested and pled guilty to resisting a police officer without violence. I don't think I would have pled guilty to that, okay? Force absolutely looks ugly, and because all force is ugly, whether or not the officer involved acted within outside JSO policy, that's still what we are investigating. Anyway, Waters condemned reporters for characterizing Bowers as sucker punching McNeil and said that it depends on the context. It's important for the people to know that you're not allowed to resist a police officer when he's doing his lawful duties. That's what Waters said during a press conference. Sheriff Waters of Jacksonville says Anthony McNeil Jr., a 22-year-old, caused police to react the 22-year-old caused police to react the way they did and accuses McNeil of trying to set the public against law enforcement. Police can be seen repeatedly beating McNeil. Now, I don't know how they think that was right. Now, Daniel said Monday that McNeil refused to exit his vehicle because he was fearful of the police. He is afraid, in this environment, policing in America, especially young men of color, they are very afraid of the police. That's what Daniel said. Okay. So the thing about it, I'm still trying to figure out, why those police officers didn't get in trouble for this. Because even though he did resist opening his car door, they could have just kept on asking him to get out, okay, and tell him that he's going to be under arrest. And more importantly, they should have gotten the supervisor like he asked them to do and let the supervisor tell him why he was being stopped, what the rules are, and then tell him to get out of the car, and he probably would have gotten out. They did not handle that correctly, and just say even if they had to pull him out the daggone car, they didn't have to punch this dude, okay? They could have just pulled him out, threw him to the ground, and put him in handcuffs. That's it. They did not have to do that, all right? We know why they broke the glass, but they did not have to punch him. They could have just pulled him out the daggone car because he was not resisting arrest. Point blank. It was just unnecessary. Period. One commenter said people need to call for the feds to step in on this. I've seen some civil rights violations. And then somebody else said people need to learn how to obey law enforcement and this shit would not happen. Okay, somebody else said, what reason did they have to break his window, punch him, and snatch him out of the car? Like I just said, since, he refused to open the car, they can, do the arrest, okay? However, I don't understand why they felt like they needed to punch him, okay? There was no reason why they should have punched him. They could have broke the window, pulled him out of the car because he was not resisting arrest, and then just throw him on the ground and put the daggone cuffs on him. They did not have to punch him repeatedly and kick him and everything else that they did. That was unnecessary. All they had to do was put him on the ground. This was unnecessary right here. Look at this. And he punches him. This cop needs to be in trouble. All right, point blank. Somebody said he should not have broken the law. They didn't do that for no reason. So the white devil, when your son or daughter or your wife or yourself get unalive by police because you did not open your door, but even though you didn't do anything else, don't start crying, stupid ass. All right, and that's on everything. They don't supposed to beat you because you refuse to open your door. If anything, break the damn glass and just pull him out. The only way I can see him getting hit if he were to reach for a weapon or start trying to hit them back. Period. All right, that is not right, and I hope he sue the shit out of them. All right, point blank. That is crazy. Let me see what y'all said. I read that one comment because I was talking about this. Did I tell you, hey, most hated? Thank you so much for being here. So let's see what y'all say. They definitely overreacted. They definitely act like they was apprehending Osama on everything. And I'm glad you're doing good, young Riz. Let's see here. You said you just chilling. I heard that, honey. That's the best thing to be doing, chilling. You said they act like they were going to war to stop him. Like they was just doing too damn much. They didn't have to hit this dude like that. You know what I'm saying? I can see if he would have got crazy and started doing shit. All they had to do was break the window and open the door and pull his ass out and put him on the ground and handcuff him. That's it. And take him to, the place. Right. There was no need to do that. That's true. Some of our people definitely worship white power. You got that right. And welcome to the chat party. Okay, let's see here. Somebody said, okay, let me read this comment from this dude. He said, first of all, I am black. Secondly, just being honest. He was doing way too damn much. He had no driver's license. He had weed in his car, no seatbelt, and a damn Michael Myers type blade. As bad as it looks, he should have just gotten out of the car, out of the damn car. He actually said out of the, I'm going to say got damn car. This is absolutely 1000% justified under these specific circumstances. On top of that, he was resisting. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's hard in this world for black men. There was a black cop present as well, but that Negro should have just got out of the damn car. He did not want to get out for one specific reason. He was rolling dirty. I guess he mean he was riding dirty. Sometimes Negroes bring things on themselves. If he was raised to take responsibility for his own actions, he would have just got out of the damn car, suspended license, and he just driving around with a Halloween dagger, weed, etc. Come on now, man. He dead ass wrong himself. Just being real. That's all I know. Simplified U.S. Marine Corps. What the hell is wrong with you, black man? All right? Okay. Just because he had weed in the car and he's driving on suspended license, I don't give a damn about that, Negro. All right. The thing is, this dude didn't do shit to make these damn police officers start to hit him. Like I said, when the dude said he's not opening the door, these damn stupid ass police officers should have just called the supervisor and let the supervisor tell him why they stopped him. And then if he did not want to get out of the car, then they can break the window and pull his ass out of the car. The only way they should have used all of that other excessive force is if this dude would start hitting them or grabbing for that knife. I don't give a damn what he had in his car. He did not grab for no knife or anything else. He was just running his mouth. So, Negro, when your stupid ass get caught because you meet some damn police officer that's either racist or abusing his power, don't you get your dumb ass up on social media, Common Sense 2023, and say a damn thing. All right? Black people need to talk facts for real and stop acting damn stupid. You know, get it damn well. This dude did not deserve to get punched in his damn mouth and face repeatedly. That's stupid. So somebody else replied to him and said, what is wrong with you people talking about not being combative toward the cops? I watch YouTube videos and see white men and women arguing with the cops all the damn time, and they very seldom get treated like this. So there is a big difference whether you are driving dirty or not. I am a senior citizen now, and I would never drive around with drugs, GUNs, suspended license, or no insurance, even when I was young. But now people don't care. But there is a big difference in the way people are treated, especially when they are black, and that is damn true. Now, granted, I'm not going to lie. When I get stopped, they don't be treating me like that or anything, but that does not apply to everyone. All right? This dude did not do shit to make them punch him, and I don't give a damn what this other dude just said. That's stupid. Okay? He did not do anything for them to punch. If he did not get out, you just bust the window after you get the supervisor, as he asked, and let the supervisor tell him, and then bust that damn window and pull his ass out that car and put those handcuffs on him and place him under arrest and read him his damn rights, Miranda rights. And that's how it should have been. And I don't understand why these cops are not getting in trouble for punching this dude like this and kicking him. It's crazy. Because you are right. I have seen, Caucasians get stopped by the police, and they do not do all of this. They be just as patient, and they just don't do this. If you don't believe me, I can show you some damn videos. All right. Okay, so he never reached for it. All right, he didn't reach for that at all. They damn lied. In their video, their body cam footage, they did not show this. So thank goodness that he had his own camera and he showed this. Otherwise, they would have lied. You say, Shay, this sounds like a white person with a black profile. And it probably was. Getting damn well, that probably wasn't a black person. And somebody said he had blade and drugs in his car and license was suspended. And then somebody said the same thing I said. That has nothing to do with punching him. All right? Period. Y'all asses be out here smoking weed every damn day, and I bet you half of y'all be having weed in y'all car. All right? So therefore, if a police stop you, you think if they punch the shit out of you, you're going to think that's right if you didn't do anything besides telling them that you want the supervisor and closing your door and not letting them in? Shh. Now, I don't agree with this, but I will read it. People will start SHOOTING, police, if they don't change their wicked ways. Well, let me tell y'all something right now. Don't be start doing that, because let me just tell you straight up, every cop is not like this. All right? My son is a cop. He's not like this. I got other family members that are cops too. They're not like this. Okay, just don't go around shooting cops, because every cop is not guilty. Okay? If you don't want cops going around just doing you like this, you should do the same thing. You shouldn't be doing it either. Okay, that's why a lot of things happen to people, because they say stupid shit. You just can't go around shooting cops, all right? Just like you can't go around shooting people, all right? We need to stop all this stupid shit in this world today. This is why so many people get themselves slaughtered, all right? Let's stop all that stupid shit. See, what they really need to do is stop hiring these weird-ass people that are basically racist. Basically, they what's the word I'm looking for? They, do the most because they are a police officer. They abuse their power. They need to stop hiring these type of people. And when they find out that they do certain things, these people need to be let go. They need to be fired. This police, whomever hit him like that for no apparent reason, these hoes should be damn fired. Let's keep it real. And charges should be brought against them. Period. And you know what? When you guys are sitting on YouTube talking bull crap, doing lives and shit, y'all should be addressing these things. And when the cops stop you, stop arguing with these damn cops, okay? Stop arguing with them. Wait till you get incarcerated or whatever, and then you call your lawyer, and then you let your lawyer argue with these damn cops, all right? Because in the long run, you are the one that's going to get hit, beat up, unalive, or whatever. And once you get unalive, you can't be brought back, all right? So think about all that shit and stop arguing with these stupid-ass police officers, the ones that act stupid. Right, not all cops are bad. I got into a whole argument with somebody on Facebook about 5 years ago because she was like, she was my friend. They're going to say she hope all cops, pass. And I was like, girl, what you mean all cops? My damn son is a police officer. So you're saying that you hope he passed away too, stupid ass? It was a big ass argument, y'all, over that. My daughter joined in it and every damn thing else, man. It was a trip, but you just don't say that because all cops are not damn bad. You know how many cops I have had that actually helped me? I have had police officers help me get on the freeway, get back into the traffic. I have had police officer put, stuff, antifreeze in my car, help me find my car in the parking lot. They took me where my car was at. They looked for my car with me and took me to it. When that shit happened with that lady, her son was trying to talk to my daughter. My daughter, wouldn't talk to him because she wasn't allowed to date in the first place. He was stalking her and stuff. His mom was doing the most, and the police came by. We kept on calling the police. Anyway, the police was always basically professional and nice to me. You know what I'm saying? Because I basically was the same way in return. Even at the time when I was like, one time I was like, do you have a warrant to come here and things like that? And then I changed my mind because I was like, why am I asking the police officer all of this shit when I ain't really did anything? So I apologized to him and told him coming in. I don't even know why I said that stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? And we all ended up talking and everything, and then, and it was all cool. So I'm telling you, when you're talking to these police officers, y'all stop doing the most too, for real, for real. I can't sit up on this live and act like some of y'all be doing too damn much. All right, just stop doing that stupid shit. Just follow directions, even if you think they are in the wrong. Now, if they try to unalive you, that's something totally different. But if they're not putting their hands on you and they just being rude and shit, just go ahead and follow directions and then just take that up with a lawyer and make sure you record it. And you don't have to tell them a damn thing. Don't tell them that you're recording shit. All right, just record them. You should always record when you stop. Now, granted, when I was stopped a month ago, I didn't have to record shit because I kind of figured that, nothing else would, happen. And he was professional. At the same time, he was professional. He wasn't rude or anything, and I wasn't either. Okay. And the cop did not ask me to get out the car or any damn thing else. He did shine his flashlight to look at my car. And I said, those are my kids. And I'm saying to myself, I didn't say out loud. I said, I don't know what the fuck he's looking in the car for. I mean, what you looking in the car for? But I didn't say that to him. I just said, those are my kids. That's it. And left it at that. And he was blase, blase, blase. He asked me, and I blase, blase, told him what I had to say in a very professional but polite manner. I didn't sucker up to him or anything. I just kept it professional. And he asked me, how did I know so much about the law? And I told him how I knew. He asked me, have I ever been stopped before? I told him, not in a long time, not really, no. And then I told him, after he came back to the car and told me that he was just giving me a warning, I had told him that my son is a police officer and stuff, and that was just it. But even before I told him my son was a police officer, he didn't give me a ticket. I mean, I had the highway patrol stop me right before CV19. I was speeding, but I did not realize it. I didn't even see the highway patrol. And that day, I'm not gonna lie, I had my weapon in the car. It was right underneath my thighs. But unlike some of y'all, I didn't overreact or anything. When the highway patrol stopped me, I just stopped. And he said, I asked him, what did he stop me for, I think? And he said, because you're speeding. I said, am I? He said, yeah. He said, the speed limit is only, it wasn't even 25, y'all. I'm telling you, the speed limit had to be like 15 or 20. I can't even remember. It was very, very slow, but I was going like 25, 30. And he was like, you need to pay attention to the speed limit because of the retirement community. the speed limit goes all the way down to 15 or something like that miles per hour. And he told me make sure I pay attention to it, because the next time a highway patrol stop me, they may give me a ticket and I will get a big ticket. And of course, he checked everything. Of course, I had my insurance and all that. Everything was good, my license, everything, because I follow laws, okay? And that was the end of it. And like I just said, I did have my weapon. He never asked me to step out the car. Even if he would have, I would have told him I got my weapon, point blank, and that's it. And then one time in Atlanta, a cop stopped me. Now, he was fucking lying. I'm not going to lie. He talking about I'm speeding. I'm like, I never speed. I asked him, why did he stop me? I actually almost messed up because I was about to get out the car. He told me he didn't go grab his GU or nothing like that. He just told me, don't get out the car, stay in the car. I said, oh, I didn't know. He said, yeah, anytime a police stop you, do not get out the car. And I was like, okay, because I didn't know. And then I was like, what did you stop me for? He said he stopped me because I was speeding. I said, no, I wasn't speeding. You must have copped the wrong car. He said, no, I didn't. I said, okay. But I didn't tell him nothing about my son was a police officer, but I do remember my son telling me sometimes they do the wrong car. And I was not going to argue with him either. If he would have given me that ticket, I just would have took it, and then I would have did save my argument for the judge, all right? Because he know good and damn well he copped the wrong car. And this police officer was very professional, and that's it. And I'm thinking he was probably a little racist, but he didn't do anything. I didn't have to get out the car or anything. I gave him my license and everything. And he came back, he said, I'm giving you a warning. Make sure you don't speed anymore. I told him I wasn't speeding, period, and left it at that. And that was it. There was no need for me to be talking about, let me go get your supervisor and argue with him about if I was speeding or not. If he would have gave me a ticket, I would have took the ticket, and I just would have took it up with the damn court. You know what I'm saying? With the damn judge. That's it. So for me, I teach my kids not to argue with cops, okay? Because what can you do out there? You either get your ass whooped or you get unalive. So why do it? If they say get your ass out the car, get out of the car. If they ask for your license, show your license and make sure you have insurance. Even if your license is suspended, still get out the car. Because why would you want to be thrown down to the ground? Out of all my life, every time the police have ever stopped me, I have never been handcuffed or thrown to the ground or anything. Because if I was getting arrested, I'm going to put my arms behind my back like you should do and go ahead and get arrested. Because for me, if you are big enough to do certain things, but then keep that same energy when you get arrested. Like, when I had to do the self-defense thing, and I did get arrested, your girl stood right there and put my arms behind my back. Okay? So y'all, when y'all be talking all this shit on YouTube, make sure when you do things to be about that damn, have that same energy and use common sense. All right? You're running, you're fighting with these damn cops, you're talking crazy, you're getting smart. Don't do that, because some of these cops want every reason in the world to do things, especially if they are racist or they abuse their power. My son told me he was chasing a dude, a white dude, and a black dude. He said they was running from him, and he caught them. And when he caught them, okay, I think he caught the one, the other cop caught the other one. He said he slammed that dude on that ground so hard. So why in the hell would you want to be slammed that hard on the ground? All right? And then the dude started pleading, you black like me, you can let me go, dude. You can let me go, officer, and all this other shit. He was like, you can't let him go. Just like he said, he have women trying to flirt with him, trying to get out of a ticket. I don't know why they do that. You don't have to flirt. Just be your normal self. A lot of times, you may not get the ticket. I never get mine. All right? Just be yourself and be, cordial and things like that, and don't be doing the most. But more importantly, y'all, stop doing the most when you get stopped. There are a lot of people who get unalive because they should have just followed directions. You know how some of these cops are? It sure doesn't. I mean, they do go through a lot of stuff, most hated ones, but, I don't think they have to be exceptionally smart, But at the same time, you can have a high IQ, but still be stupid as hell, all right? So it's about their mentality, if they're racist, if they, abuse their job, position. You know what I'm saying? It's about many different things. Some of these cops got mental shit going on, you know, so it's about more than if they are absolutely smart or whatever the case is. You got some cops that are smart, but they do dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? You say you had to call a cop for help one time too. They was all right. Yeah, it just depends. I have had cops do so much to help me. You know, like I said, one time I was in the parking lot, had my hood up. The cop came over there, asked me did I need help. You know, and he did it. You know what I'm saying? He put the antifreeze in my car when I couldn't get onto the freeway because my ass know I could not merge on the freeway. Y'all, it used to be a trip. The cop stopped and helped me. You think I'm joking? He stopped the damn traffic on the side so I can go out into the traffic. I'm not joking. Let me see what else. Like I said, the cop let us take a picture on his motorcycle. It was a whole bunch of them. They let us get on their motorcycles and took pictures and shit in Atlanta. What else? The cops who came over my house with that shit going on with that lady, they were all nice. I had some that was professional. One in particular, he was tripping out, but he was still professional and nothing happened or anything. And even when I had to defend myself and the cop came out, I followed every instruction. Every instruction. All right? Because I know getting damn well I was using defense. Even if I wasn't, I still would have followed every instruction that the cop said. I don't give a damn if he's rude with his mouth, as long as he's not hitting me or anything. You know what I'm saying? They didn't even put my handcuffs on tight or anything. I could actually slide my hands out of it if I wanted to, but why would I do that? So, I mean, you know, and then like when I was younger, you know, my mom used to be very, very strict, right? So one time I called myself running away from home, right? I sure did, y'all. Y'all didn't know that, did you? I was shy as hell and quiet and a good girl, but man, I could not take her being so damn strict. This lady, though, she was mean. So one day I called myself running away from home, so she called the police. So the police found me, right? And of course, they put those damn handcuffs on me. I didn't try to fight no police back and, oh no, I'm not going home. I put my hands behind my back and he put me behind in that damn seat. And I did slide my hands out of the things, but I put them back in there. They didn't even know. And they took me back home. So it is what it is. I always follow directions because I know when you don't, certain things happen. All right, period. Yeah, your girl ran away from home. Y'all didn't even know that. Sure did. I'm so glad ain't nothing happened to me running away and shit. You cannot be running away because especially in this day and time, even back then, running away and shit, something could have happened. So it's a good thing that she did call the police because anything could have happened and shit. And, you know, when your parents are being very strict, you know, as long as they're not really abusing you, you just need to shut your ass up and just deal with it for the time being until you get grown. And after that situation, that's exactly what I did. And then when I got grown, I got my own place and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because she was just entirely too damn strict. I mean, my mom, when I tell you my mom did not play, she did not play, you guys. All right? Like some of this shit that has happened with me with that situation, there's no way that could be my mom. Now, I don't play either, but, you know, I play a little bit. But my mom, she still don't play, and she definitely didn't play back then. She didn't play with us, and she did not play with other people, period. A very nice looking woman, but she did not play around. And so I call myself, you know, leaving, all right? It was found a couple hours later, okay? And how did they find me, though? I'm still thinking about that. I guess they just started looking around. I don't know. But they did find me and stuff. But I definitely cooperated, you know, because I'm not going to get thrown down to the ground and shit. Because I can imagine that probably hurts when they throw you down on that damn ground. I don't think they would have did a child like that. But then again, they might would if I would have, like, you know, start acting crazy, you know. So you guys need to learn how to pay attention, follow directions, stop tripping out when the police stop you. Stop telling people, I know my rights, they'll, you know, all this other stuff that y'all say, because all you're doing is making it harder for yourself. And they are the ones who are in control at that moment. So I just think, you know, it's a no-win situation. All right, point blank. So what did you have to call the cop for, Paya? What happened? I ain't gonna lie, I've had cops do so many good things, it's plain and ridiculous. When I thought somebody was at my apartment back in 2022, we called the cops, okay? And when we was talking to the dispatcher, I was telling the dispatcher they were upstairs in my place, and she had told me don't go back upstairs, regardless if I have a weapon or not, because if I go back upstairs and somebody is in my daggone place, and then I proceed to do something to them, I can get in trouble. I know y'all don't be knowing that, right? When you leave your house or a place and somebody's in there and nobody else is there, you know, like your kids or anything, you don't need to go back up there, okay? Because you're not in the house and stuff. And so the cops came out. They were so cool, man. This is the first time I ever seen cops pull out their weapons. When they came to my apartment back in 2022 in November, they pulled out their weapons and went upstairs to my apartment and searched it. They sure did, because I told them I believe a certain person could have came there, because at that time I thought the certain person that came there and tried to do something. And so he came in there with their gun or with their GUNS. This was like 4 cops, and they checked everything. And just say if that idiot would have been in there and had a weapon, he would have got himself unalive that day. And I would have stood right there looking, because I was standing right there watching the whole entire thing. That's the first time I ever seen cops draw a weapon right in front of me. That was a damn trip. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you did? I'm gonna check you out too. I checked out your other video with the dude rapping. He did good. That accent, I like the accent and stuff. So you got robbed by a Puerto Rican and 3 of my own people. Okay. Man, that's crazy. Who is 3 of your own people? What you mean, black people? And where do you stay at, Payo? Not what your address, but what state do you stay in? I know that's right. I sure will. You welcome, hon. Gosh. You know what? Let me tell y'all something. Y'all remember when I told y'all about the robbery that I was in? Oh, okay, that's sad. The robbery I was involved in this past January when I was at the gas station. Child, that was a hot ass, juicy mess, man. Jermaine was laughing his ass off at the end. Not when it happened, because I was on the phone talking to him. I'm always talking to Jermaine on the phone. Okay. I go inside the damn store, right? I'm going in there to get gas in my lottery tickets. Here comes this chick, this white chick. Okay, in the store. I'm thinking the girl worked at the damn store, because she goes behind the cash register. I think she was taking off her jersey. I can't even remember. I'm thinking she getting ready to put on her uniform or something. The next thing I see, she tells them to open up the cash register. I'm still in the damn trolley zone, y'all, talking to Jermaine on the phone. Okay. Next thing I know, this lady pull out her GUN and tell them to open that cash register up and give her all their money. Your girl is smooth and calm in every damn thing. I'm not scary. Jermaine did not say a word on that phone. I told that girl, I don't got shit to do with this. I think that's what I said. Is that what I said, Jermaine? I said, I don't got shit to do with this. I'm out. Y'all, I put my hands up in the air until I got shit to do with this and walked backwards, and went right out of that damn store. Okay? And then went outside, I'm not going to lie, and ran over there by the security officer. And basically, I cussed his ass out. It was like, your ass is crazy. I was like, what are you doing? You don't see this girl and get robbed in the damn store? Okay, you need to get your ass in there. That's what I told him and stuff. And he all confused and shit. Next thing I know, the police pulled up and stuff. The girl, let me tell you something, how smooth this girl was. She walked her ass out of the store and got in her getaway car and left. Okay? She didn't run. She walked out smooth, calm, and collective. All right? It was a white chick, a young white chick. Okay, so when I went over there to my car, I think I went to my car first, then went to the security officer. I think I went to the security officer before she came out, because she didn't know I went to the security officer. Okay, I'm telling this stupid ass dude not to go in the store. He about to go in there anyway. I said, don't go in the damn store, dude. Damn, can you follow directions? He was like, well, I said, because she's in there robbing. You want to get your ass unalive? I said the other word. And so he went back and not went into the daggone store. But it was funny as hell, the last part of it. I know Jermaine was cracking up after, I got away and stuff. I'm up here like, damn, this girl, I cannot believe I was involved in that. It was a hot damn mess, you guys. But guess what? Your girl was not scared. No, my heartbeat didn't raise or nothing. My ass just walked out the store. I told you, man, I don't give a damn if she would have started shooting. I'm still leaving that store. I'm not staying around because if she shoot them, she's gonna shoot me. Okay? I'm not stupid. My ass backed up and was like, I don't got shit to do with this. And backed up and left. I'm not joking. I left, you guys. I'm like, I left. Oh wow, Harlem, goodness. Yeah, I got relatives living in NYC, hun. I'm in what you call that place? I know I'm getting ready to say it wrong. That area, Bedford Stewart, or whatever you call that shit over there. And then, some other areas, Manhattan and places like that. You said I'm not about that life. I am snitching if needed. However, I can handle business too, but civil rules don't apply to me. First of all, I'm not telling on this girl. Okay, that's the first thing. The police did question me, and my kids seen everything. They knew everything. My ass was giving the wrong information, you guys. Because even though I saw the girl, I just wasn't going to give them, I don't know anything about that. You know what I'm saying? So I just said whatever, but I saw that girl and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I saw what she had on. I did say she had on that hoodie and shit. But I did not know she was getting ready to rob that place, and I did not know she was robbing it until I saw that GUN, and I bagged my ass up out that store so quick. I ain't gonna lie, I was gone. I ain't gonna never forget that. That just happened back in January of this year. So when the cops came, they were nice and everything, professional and everything, and I answered their questions and things like that. I wanted to see the video, but I never did go back and ask them. I wanted to see the video. I wish I could have got a video of that so I could see that and stuff, but I wouldn't have played it because that girl may see that or some shit, man. You can't be doing that stupid shit. I'm not stupid. Even if I would have showed, I would have just blacked her out and things like that, and myself too. But that was, I ain't gonna never forget that, y'all. I'm never gonna forget that. That's gonna be the highlight of stuff that I've been through, in my life. That was one of the most tripped outest thing I ever been through. I thought when I used self-defense, that was one, but that was, just like when I had to call the police back in, let's see, I think this was doing CBC, not CBC, what you call that shit, CV19. And I was trying to help the girl walking down the street crying. I thought the man was trying to kidnap her. I told y'all my ass is brave. I see this girl walking down the street at 3 or 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, damn, is he trying to kidnap her? Because she crying and stuff, telling him to leave her alone. I can't be helping people no more. But anyway, my ass, I think I turned back around and drove up to her, right? And slowed down to like all the way stop, basically. And I asked her if she was okay. Next thing I know, here come this, running up to my damn car, screaming and hollering, trying to jump on my damn hood and shit. Y'all, when he did that, he made a very, very huge mistake. Because instead of me panicking, you know what I did? I didn't even have to grab my GUN or my knife, which the knife would have did me any good because I'm inside the car, but the GUN might have. But I wasn't going to use that because I didn't have enough time to get it. So what I did is use my car as a weapon. That dude ran up to my car, y'all. I knocked the crap out of his ass. It was like a movie. You heard his body, you heard that car hit his ass and knocked his ass all the way on the other side of the street. Okay, so I took off. Okay, something said hit his ass again. The other voice said don't, so I did. Okay, but then I turned back around to make sure that girl was okay, but she was gone. So then I went to the gas station, called the police. The police came out. I promise you this man was laughing on the inside. But what he did tell me is never to stop to help anybody else because that good guy could have had a GUN, and what if he would have started shooting? All right? And I'm saying to myself, well, then I just would have been shot because I still would have drove into his ass and I would have ran into him again and again and again until I passed away. And I mean that on everything. I just would have went off, period. So I'm glad he did not have a GUN. Even if he did not use it. So anyway, the police was looking for him. I'm going to tell you straight up, I seen the dude go back into the store before the police came because I was sitting there watching him. All right? And I saw the stupid ass girl, she had got back with him. So it turns out the police told me that somebody else tried to intervene too, but the dude scared that dude, okay, that tried to intervene. Okay? And he said that the dude was fighting the girl. And that's what was happening. He told me never to stop for anybody on the street again, anybody at all. Don't help these people because they could have been, it could have been set up, or he could have used a GUN and just called them, period. And so from that day forward, I have never stopped to help nobody else. I don't give a damn what I see. I always just call the police, because if he would have had a GUN, I could have possibly got shot. But at the same time, I would have effed his ass up too. We would have been two unalive people, because I promise you I would have unalived him. And I'm not joking, because you're not going to just unalive me. You're not going to be unalive too. Shh, please. So you said there was a Stonebridge OG named Spider. He snitched on the whole hood, and UK rapper K. Koki made a song about dissing him called Are You Alone? That Stonebridge OG, hold on, SYPDA Spider was no reliable. While he doing that, also he lived that street life. That's crazy. That's crazy, young Riz. That's tripped out. I don't live no street life, but I don't be taking no mess from people and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, but the police treated me good that day. That's what I'm trying to tell you. He just told me not to help people. And he was looking at the handprints on my hood, because when that dude so he did touch my car. When he tried to get on top of my car, I think I hit him. Then I hit him just in time, because his handprint was embedded into my red ass car. Okay, and that handprint would not come off. All right. Good thing the car was leased. But that was, I ain't gonna never forget that either, but I definitely ain't gonna forget that armed robbery. That was a hot ass mess. I looked it up to see if it was in the news. I didn't see it, so they covered that up. But yeah, that was a trip. But helping that girl, I promise you I ain't helping nobody else. Sure ain't. Because people do set you up late at night. And I really wasn't thinking about that night. I just thought the man was trying to kidnap her. I'm not gonna sit here and let somebody kidnap people. You know what I'm saying? Shit. If I can help them, and if I see a kid being kidnapped, I don't give a damn. I'm gonna help that kid. And I mean that on everything. You said there's one snitching on his crew, but snitching whole hood is crazy, right? I mean, it depends on what you're snitching, on. I don't believe telling certain things, but certain things you do have to tell. You know what I'm saying? So it just depends on what you're telling. Certain things, I mean, you may not need to say anything, but certain situations I feel like you do need to say something, because it's not good to let people get away with certain things, okay? Point blank. But yeah, your girl been seeing a lot of different things, living in Atlanta, living in, Texas, and then here, I definitely seen a lot of things, but never been in an armed robbery, and never had a dude jump up to my car like this maniac did. I believe he was high on drugs and stuff. I ain't never had that happen either and stuff. I had other things happen, but not that type of stuff. And as far as the self-defense, I had to defend myself a couple of times, which is a hot ass mess. But it was usually with somebody I have talked to that tried to do like domestic violence. Okay? The girl don't be playing that shit. Keep your hands to yourself. You said he was about that life and was respected before snitching. He was the first black snitch in the UK. Really? Damn. That's tripped out. Yeah, I don't know, y'all. That's snitching shit, man. It just depends on what it's about. You can snitch about some things, I think, but not everything, like I said. But anyway, like I said, I feel sorry for this dude right here. I think they did some unnecessary things. But again, all cops are not bad. One thing y'all need to realize is that when a cop do stop you, definitely be caution, okay? But at the same time, follow orders unless they are trying to unalive you. Then you don't have no choice. But otherwise, follow orders even if you're doing something illegal. Because I feel like this. If you are doing something illegal and you got that energy to do it, then keep that same energy when you get caught. Because you should already know if you are doing something illegal, there is a slight possibility that you may get stopped. All right? Just like if you're driving around with an expired tag, know that it's a slight possibility that you may get stopped. So don't have an attitude when you get stopped. All right? Just follow directions, because then you may avoid getting a ticket or your car impounded. I'm telling you, being just straightforward and not tripping out, you can avoid a lot of situations. Trust me when I say that, because I remember a long time ago when I was only like 19, my ass did not have a license. I was 18. Did not have a license because I got my license at 19. and my ass was caught driving without having a license. The cop stopped me, and I asked him, do not tow my car, and he did not tow it. He just told me to take myself home and don't ever come out here driving again until you get your license, because he could give me a ticket. And even though I don't have a license, they will be suspended. And then I have to go through all this shit, even though I didn't have my license. Okay, so I did go home that day, and I didn't drive again until I got my license and stuff. So it just all depends on your attitude. I was not rude to that cop, and he was black or anything. And he was professional. You know, he wasn't all giggling and shit. He was telling me, good and damn well, basically, you're not supposed to be driving without a license. And then I think I made some type of illegal, tell my ass cannot drive back then. He told me, don't ever come out here and drive in a car without a license. And I said, okay. And he asked me who car it was. And I said, my boyfriend. And that's what I said. And so it is what it is. Okay. You got to be, you got to be cordial and follow directions. Okay. So you said he was about, okay. You said yes. Okay. And law-abiding citizens are different. It's okay for them. Right. Okay. So let's go ahead and go to this last story for the night, guys. And it's about Malcolm Jamal Warner. Y'all know he passed away, I think, on Sunday. My condolences is expressed out again to his family, his wife, his friends, his kids, and his fans, and his colleagues and things like people like that. And my prayers are extended out to his family as well. Okay, so anyway, like I just said, let me take this up. I feel so sorry for this dude right here, 22 years old. That's why I kept it on, because I wanted you guys to keep on seeing that over and over and over again. Okay, so Malcolm, let me get to him. So anyway, with Malcolm, guys, I've been on this live for so long. Let's see. What time is it? Oh, let me hurry up. It's almost 3 o'clock out here. I can't believe they said police officers didn't break any rules. So anyway, first thing first, Malcolm Jamal Warner was swimming with his young daughter when he drowned, you guys, okay? Let's see here. His 8-year-old daughter. She was swimming with him when it happened. I'm so glad she wasn't caught in that as well. So a current pulled him deeper into the ocean. And I wonder, did he panic? Because like Jermaine said, if you don't panic and you do something, I don't swim, so I don't know. You're supposed to, I guess, did you say he's supposed to have let the currents carry him on? And then once the currents, calm down, then you can go ahead and swim to get out of that situation. Is that correct? Anyway, the people at the beach are the one who did rescue him, but it was too late. When first responders came, excuse me, they reportedly found no vital signs of his life, okay? They worked on him for 45 minutes. They did CPR before his body was transported to the morgue, okay? So they won't disclose his wife's name or his daughter. Now they could have disclosed it now, I don't know, but back then they said it could. So anyway, his daughter in her recovery, so I guess she did get into that situation as well, but she must have been in the hospital. So hopefully she is okay. Anyway, a surfer brought her to the shore, okay, on his board. And then a volunteer lifeguard allegedly pulled Warner and another surfer to shore. The surfers survived, but it's unclear if the late actor's daughter is being counted as one. I hope so. Damn, I hope so. So, of course, he got, basically couldn't breathe because he was, because he drowned, okay, the water. So anyway, they did say the lifeguards were not nearby, okay? They were not nearby, which is kind of a shame, because it is a shame. It ain't kind of a shame. It's It's a shame, because I'm wondering if they would have been closer, could they have saved him? I don't know for sure, because like I said, I don't swim. I don't know anything about, currents and things like that. So I don't know for sure if that would have, prevented him from passing on, if they would have been there to save him a little bit quicker. You said never swim against the current. You get tired and drown. So you're supposed to do what? Let the current carry you to wherever, and then you swim after the current calms down, or what? Okay, you said getting tired equals drowning. So basically you do what, Jermaine? What do you do if you caught in the current? So anyway, they said the Caribbean Guard, an association of volunteer lifeguards in Costa Rica, released a statement expressing that they deeply regret not having lifeguards nearby when actor Malcolm Jamal Warner drowned on Sunday. So like I said, they did not have the volunteer lifeguards. They did not have them close by when he drowned, okay? So they were at a different beach that day, okay? So they did say, hold on, let me see. They said the association appealed to the government of Costa Rica and the entire Caribbean community to direct attention to an increase in drownings in dangerous water conditions, which they claim is rising all over the country. They warned that without government help, clear public policies, and strong support from local entrepreneurs, this will keep happening. The 54-year-old actor who played Theo Huxtable on The Cosby Show was on a family vacation in Lyman, or I think that's Lyman, or Lemon, Costa Rica, where he was caught unaware by a strong current. By the time fellow beachgoers pulled him back to the shore, he had already drowned. Damn. That is shame, you guys. I don't know. Somebody said people are so sweet. Why not just accept that maybe because he was a good person with a gentle soul, that God spared him from the destruction that is headed our way as humans in a world that is falling apart? Wake up, people, and look around you. See what is going on. In our eyes, he was too young to pass on, but in God's eyes, it was his time to go home. We each have our own path in this life, and when our mission is over, our cycle of life is complete, and just hopefully we did not have wickedness in our hearts. Okay, and I agree, but I don't know about why God allowed his life to end. Okay, I don't know about that. All right. Okay. Somebody said if there were enough guards on hand, perhaps he would not have drowned. In theory, they have experience with all types of currents, which obviously the young man did not. He might have known to float in instead of attempt to swim. Who knows at this point? But to say it is God is your belief and not everyone's. Okay. Well, I don't know why God allowed this to happen. I'm not going to pretend like I do know. All right. Period. You said don't panic or you're done. So what are you supposed to do if you are in a current? You're just supposed to what? Let the current just pull you out into the ocean or what? Oh, somebody say you swim across the current diagonally, not with it. So in other words, you go the other way. Is that what it sounds so dumb, y'all, when it comes to this? Okay. Somebody say, okay, we go with this conspiracy theories. Okay, something does not add up. Here is very well known and beloved man in supposedly good health. Now remember, when I am reading these comments, guys, I am reading them the way people write. All right. I had somebody who is irrelevant talk about the way I read stuff when this idiot girl sounds like she is nothing but a piece of trash and probably can't read you guys' names. Okay, it is hard reading these people when they write comments because they don't use correct English at times, just like in some of these articles. So I'm reading exactly what they say here, okay? And a lot of people can't pronounce every word, you know. No one is perfect, all right? And also, I didn't ask her to watch my line, okay? Point blank. If she thinks she can do better, instead of being a drunk, how about get up there and you know, maybe you can read what I was reading. Shh. Anyway, so he said, okay, something does not add up. Here is very well known and beloved man in supposedly good health who perished from drowning while at the beach of a popular destination spot. Yet not one video has surfaced of him from anyone prior to the drowning, and apparently there were no cameras or they were not working. Furthermore, all the stories about it have essentially been a carbon copy of each other. Finally, where is the outpour from Hollywood over this man? Remember, too, Jamal was around during all the Cosby stuff going on. Did he know more from back then that took place? We know he was one of the good guys. So could he have been working on something that might expose Hollywood? Accidents in foreign countries seem to be a way to quiet people. Just some food for thought. All right? Well, I don't know if that's true. Okay, I think he was actually out there swimming and got caught in the current. I don't see how that could be some type of conspiracy or someone could make a current happen. Okay, I don't. Now, as far as the lifeguards not being there nearby, I still don't think it's a conspiracy because they would have to know that he was going to drown. And I don't think they knew that, okay? So I don't know how that could be a conspiracy, period. Somebody said, I hate to say it, but truth is truth. Malcolm made a fatal judgment mistake by swimming in an ocean with dangerous rip currents at one of the most dangerous beaches in Costa Rica with no lifeguards nearby while swimming with his 8-year-old daughter who almost drowned too. But fortunately, he saved her, but was overwhelmed himself. So there you go. So the reason he got tired he probably didn't panic. He was saving his daughter. All right. He said signs were everywhere warning that this very thing could happen. He ignored the warnings. A big mistake. At his age of 54, I am surprised he wasn't showing more wisdom and caution as a father to protect both him and his daughter from a disaster of any type, which did happen. This is something you would expect from a teenage male or someone in their early 20s, not a 54-year-old senior. I don't think he's a senior yet at 54. Okay, I think you become a senior when you get 60-something years old. Okay, he's still just, what do you call that? Middle age, okay? No matter how good a swimmer and shape he thought he was in. Somebody said that was so insensitive. How would you like someone to tell you when you are diagnosed with stage 5 colon cancer that your poor eating choices got you to where you are and that you are reaping the consequences of your drinking and eating poorly? Karma is nothing to play with. And then somebody else said cancer. Hold on. Cancer is not from poor eating choices. Okay, you're a damn lie. Certain cancers, foods can attribute to that. I think you need to read on cancer. Okay, certain foods can contribute to you getting cancer. I don't know what these people be talking about. All right, period. And then somebody said to her, what a dumb response. Okay. So somebody said lifeguards were caught by surprise. The beach he was on was scheduled to have riptides only on Tuesday from noon to 3. Let me stop right here. First of all, y'all stop acting like these people are God. Okay, I mean, they are God. Because the thing is right here, cure can come any day on time. It needs to come, okay? So just because somebody posted or whatever, if they posted and said that riptides only come Tuesdays from noon to 3, it doesn't mean that one can't come on Sunday at 10, 11, 12 o'clock. I mean, anything can happen, all right? If a lifeguard or lifeguards are not there, you shouldn't even get in that water. And if they have a sign up there that's telling you that rip currents are common there, I just think you should avoid that. Well, like, you just never know when one comes. That's crazy, man. Somebody said I got caught in one once before. I don't know what made me just swim parallel. I thought the other person said you're supposed to swim diagonally. Okay, but he said, but I did until I was out of it. Then let the waves take me back to the shore. I remember how worn out I was and that no one even knew I was in trouble. Rest in peace, Malcolm. I'm just thinking, too, if you get into a current, I'm thinking you just let the current take you, if you're not a swim. So, I mean, I know people be scared because you're thinking that maybe the current may take you further out into the ocean. I don't know, guys. I can't say because if I was in that water, I just don't know. I mean, you would think that you just let the current just take you, just don't go against it. All right. So if it's taking you one way, I guess you swim the other way. I don't know, you guys. I just don't know. He said they are norm. Which way do you swim? You said, but I never in my life seen an autopsy done on a celeb in a day. That's tripped out, isn't it? There were warnings posted all over that beach. I don't understand why he did not heed to the warnings, okay? Damn. So one person said his brother saved his life. Okay. Well, let me tell you something. When I lived in Cleveland, I was at the beach or whatever, man-made beach. It wasn't a rip current, but what was happening, I don't know what you call this damn thing that came out there in that water. Actually, I think that was a lake. I don't know. Anyway, I was there, okay? And the clouds came, darken up. The clouds came out, the sky darkened up. And I'm telling these damn weirdos with me, let's go. They all still in the damn water. Let me tell you something. Shades too better. I bet you I got out of that damn water. And I wasn't even in the water all the way. But I bet you I got out of that water and left the beach. Because I don't know what you think, what you call this thing that I saw. But all I saw is like water, like I can't even describe it. Like water started shooting up. I don't know what you call that. And it just started, going up higher and higher. My ass got out of that water, you guys. They had warnings and stuff coming on the radio. These stupid ass people out there on the dead on water. Who does that? I left it, because I'm not about to be drowning. You know what I'm saying? Somebody said this is not a foul play, and that sounds ridiculous. It's the current, right? Somebody said threes come. Celebrities unalignment always comes in three. So you got Malcolm, Ozzy, and who's next? So Connie Francis passed on. So there you go, three. But it's more than three celebs that have passed since then. All right. So that little theory is irrelevant. It's more than three people who have passed on within the last couple of days. Okay. Period. So you go with the current, against the current, diagonal with the current. You will be treading water for a very long time. And unless you're a very strong swimmer, your body is going to get tired well before you make it back to the shore. Okay. I have definitely gone too far out in the ocean from the shoreline and went into panic mode, realizing how far I was being pulled out. It was a struggle getting back to the shore. Your body gets tired, your muscles get tense. I consider myself in pretty good condition, and the struggle was very real and scary. Lesson learned. And then you can also get a cramp. I just think that beach has a very lot of warnings, and I don't understand why they got into that water. I just really don't. He could have went to another beach. Damn. He said, but the stories are all over the place. First, he went solo. Next, he went to rescue his daughter. But there are signs in lifeguards. The lifeguards were not nearby. The lifeguards were at another beach, okay? So you said horizontal first, then slowly rise. Never swim straight up while the current is still active. Okay. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I probably would. I don't know that water, man. I don't know, man. It just seems like it's a scary experience. And I just honestly think if I was in that water like that, I don't. I usually don't panic, but in that damn water, if I knew how to swim, I just don't know. I don't know. You said I just don't believe nothing. Hollywood tells they lie 24/7, 365 days. Okay. I mean, they do be lying about stuff most hated. So we just a lot of things, we just cannot believe certain things when it comes to some of these celebs passing on. Somebody said a current does not care how good of a swimmer you are. I don't know. A lot of people, I don't know. I don't know. That current, man. Let me see what a rip current looks like. Let's look and see what one of me looks like. Okay, y'all got to excuse my bloopers. Y'all know I'm getting tired, so I'm starting tripping. Okay, let me see. Let's look for, what you call that, a rip current. I want to see what one looks like because I don't know what that looks like. Let's look and see what a current is. So let's look at this one right here. This is out here where I live at. What beach is this? Okay, let me show y'all what I'm talking about. I'm not getting in that damn water, you guys. When I do get into the water, I just get in like very close to the shore because I'm not about to, get into this weird shit in the water, these sharks and things like that. I'm just not doing it in those damn currents. So this is okay, so those are the currents. I see this all the time. There you go right there. Oh man, look at that, y'all. So that's a rip current. Okay. That's what the surfers, that's what they get on to do the little, what's the name? Surfing, right? So that's a rip current. All this time I was trying to figure out what that was. So what happened to the man? Oh, he's still out there. Look, he's still out there. What was this? He's still out there. He can't even get out. But you know what? He just standing, the water just moving him. Look at him. The water just moving him, guys. Why keep on moving that damn camera? Let's see him trying to get over there to him. Look at that. What are you at? Saber, where you at? Let's see. She in the bathroom. Let's see, what is the person at? Where's the man at, you guys? I don't see the dude at. Where is the guy at that he had? Let's see. So there he is right there, right? This is the person, the lifeguard is him. Okay, so they got him. They get him. Good, he got him. He got him. And see, they were there to get him. That's what they should have did with Malcolm. Damn, he was blessed. This is at Newport Beach. Yep, thank you for your service. So they said Southern California has 100% top tier first responders everywhere. So he would have got drowned. I'm glad he was there. Okay. This is not Newport Beach either. They said this is in San Diego County. So what beach is this? I don't know what beach this is, but yeah, it's in San Diego. That's tripped out, you guys. Let me see another rip thing. So this is one here. Look, let's look. Wait, hold on.
This may not look intense, but once you're in the water, it's a different story. Fort Lauderdale Ocean Rescue lifeguard Gabriel Benitez took me into a rip current to feel its power.
Yeah, you experience a real rescue, real situation under control.
First, we swam out a bit, And then all of a sudden, we were getting swept out. At the same time, large waves crashed on top of us, and exhaustion started to set in. I tried to swim to shore, only to get pushed out further. In the end, Benitez used his rescue tube to bring me back to shore.
The deceiving thing about being in the rip current for me is that I didn't know I was in it until I was already in trouble. And if the lifeguard wasn't there to tell me what to do, I don't know that I would have made it out by myself.
Well, the people fight, they get tired, and then in that moment they don't have energy, and they're going down the water.
If you ever find yourself in a rip current, keep this in mind.
Never swim against the rip current. Always swim parallel to the shore. Go to the right, go to the left, north or south. Call for help.
From the shore, the waves may not look intense.
I'm telling you, I'm not voluntarily going into no damn rip current. Okay, or tide or whatever you call that shit. So now y'all saw it. So now you see. I'm not finna listen to this shit you talking about. But anyway, I'm not about to be doing this type of shit right here. I'm just not gonna do it, you guys. Look at this right here. Crazy.
What?
Look at this.
Watch as this rip current starts to pull to boogie borders out.
This got to be. Oh, this lady, these people, this music. Look at this. Look at them right there. These damn people up here in these rip currents. Yeah, I do not like all that damn water. The ocean is beautiful. I take pictures of it and stuff like that. I just don't like it. That's why I don't get on boats and stuff like that. I mean, I've been on a boat and stuff on a day tour and things like that, but I just don't like it. You know, you cannot control anything in all that damn water, just like in airplanes. Look at all that damn water. You can't see underneath of it. I don't think so. Look at this shit. Heck no, y'all. I can understand how he drowned. Damn, Malcolm. Damn. Everybody is here after Malcolm to see what this is. Everybody is. So the lifeguards went in there to rescue, I guess. That's, yeah, I just can't do it. See, I didn't even know they can come that close to the damn shore. Okay, so what in the heck are you doing? What are you doing? Okay, so when listen, when I was at the beach, that's what that was, a rip current. When it comes up to the daggone shore and we standing out here letting the damn rip current come up into the water like that. That's what that is, right? So that's why I was telling my kids to stay their ass all the way back, because I didn't know that they came. I didn't know that's what that was. Just put it like that, because I don't know anything about that water stuff and stuff. So now that I know that, I'm gonna make sure that they need to get out that damn water when we see these coming. We were all close right around there, and that stuff can still pull you out into the water. Okay, point blank. I don't even know what beach this is. That's crazy. Y'all make sure when y'all go swimming to make sure that you know what to do in case that happens. I didn't know that. Listen, I got this on video when the waves are coming. Is waves and rip currents the same thing? Because I don't know the difference between the two. Let me see real quick. Because I may be talking about waves. I don't know for sure. No, but I saw that. Let's see, y'all. I'm looking at stuff. And then I got to get off this live. Let's see. So rip current. Let's see. Okay, so that's a little different. But see, even with waves, it can pull you out. Wait a minute, what the hell? Let's see what this going on right here. Wait, hold on. First, let's see. So listen. What do you call that? Rip currents are not the same as waves, right? But either way, if a wave come in, it can still bring you out into the ocean. But we was in stuff like this, and I didn't know those was current, because the surfers are surfing. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about, y'all, with this water. Listen, the surfers are surfing on I thought those was waves. I don't know. But anyway, that's what I saw at the beach, and we were standing right there. And the water came out. I'm glad we stood back because the water was pulling us back into the ocean. That's why you got to be careful when you are messing around with that damn water. Now, what the hell is going on here? So let's see this. What's going on here?
Ocean doesn't have teeth. Rip currents kill more people every year than shark attacks, jellyfish, and hurricanes combined. You won't see it coming. It doesn't look like a whirlpool. Just a narrow stretch where waves aren't breaking. That's the trap. Respect the ocean. Don't go too far out. But sometimes even that won't save you from a rip current. So if you get caught, don't fight it. Don't swim straight back. You'll tire out and drown. Swim parallel to the shore until you're out of the current. Then you can safely make your way back. Enjoy the beach, but be safe. Thanks for watching.
Okay, so when they say us swim parallel, what does that mean? Y'all so damn dumb when it comes to this. Let's just see. I'm trying to help y'all in case y'all swim. Let me see. And you need to know this because you never know. I know I just spelled parallel wrong. Let's look at this. So how do you swim parallel? So we need to probably, no, let's see what he say.
Rip currents can sometimes be impossible to see. There are clues you should look for. Here in Melbourne Beach, the most clear indicator are these dips in the shoreline where the water stretches further up onto the beach.
What I like to tell people is where there's a dip, there's a rip. Have you ever been on the beach and the tides come in and wet all your stuff, but the people along each side of you are dry? You're in the rip. Stay out of it.
Also, that's
signs can be found on the surface of the water. Look for white foam like this.
Okay,
or debris being pulled away from the shore.
Okay, yeah.
Or they could look like this. That flat area where the waves aren't breaking, created by a rip current. And the most obvious signs of danger, areas along jetties or piers, and of course red flags. When in doubt, ask a lifeguard. Here we go. Next, if you do get caught in a current, how to escape it. NOAA now says the age-old advice of swimming parallel to shore may not always work. So I put myself into one to show you why. It's taking us to the left, which is parallel to shore. So for me, that is not the safest path out.
Okay. Current can pull you to the left. It can pull you to the right. It can also spin you in a circle.
It's chaotic and disorienting. Human instinct wants you to fight for your life, but experts say it's that panic, exerting too much energy, trying to swim against the current that leads to death.
I just tried swimming against the current. I'd say I made it maybe 10, 15 yards, and you can hear me. I'm out of gas.
Experts say most people can't swim more than about 50 yards without needing to touch bottom. If you get caught in a rip, you might have to swim 3 to 4 times that to get back to shore, meaning even if you can swim out of the current, you may not have the strength to get to safety.
I'm pretty tired. And the idea of having to go another 50 or 60 yards back to shore, I don't think I can make that.
So instead, experts now urging do less.
The key is not to panic. Let that current take you out and then flip and float. Some people call it floating like a leaf.
Legs up, back of the head against the water, and using only gentle movements. This will relax you, conserve energy, and help you stay above water longer. It'll also give you a beat to determine which direction the current is flowing. If you can, swim perpendicular to that direction, like swimming to the side of a river. When you no longer feel the pull, swim at an angle back to shore. If you can't, just float until help arrives.
Use your hands to signal somebody, and you should be okay.
Rip currents can sometimes be impossible to see.
We just
there are clues.
So now we know what to do. And now my crazy ass know that what I'll be looking at is not what I thought. And those are rip currents. I did not know that, y'all. Man, I'm about to put that video up there and let y'all see it. Up in the damn. Well, at least I had sense enough to move all the way back up when I saw it. Because I noticed when I was at this other beach last summer, and I was in the water then, right? In the that wasn't a rip current, it was just a regular, I guess, I don't know. The wave came up to me and it pulled me out into the water a little bit. But fortunately, I was all the way on land, but the damn water came all the way up. Fortunately, I was by a rock, right? A boulder, and I stood up on that. But that damn water, you guys, it pulls you. It pulls you. All right. And just think if I would have panicked then, it probably would have pulled me on out. That's why I don't play in no damn water. You said sideways? You say, okay. Oh my gosh, you're right. And now I'm scared to get in the water now for real. Because I did not know that's what that was, man. So now I just showed y'all what to do. I told y'all about it. So now you shouldn't be out there in the rip current. And my suggestion is that if you have signs, if you see signs saying to you that there are rip currents, you should not even get in the water. Or if you need to just watch, I guess. Just watch, man. I don't know. I don't know what to say because you're out here swimming. They can just come all of a sudden, right? I don't know what to say. I just know one damn thing. When I see waves coming up and I'm not in the water all the way, I'm moving up the damn way. And I mean all the way back because the water comes all the way up to you. Just like when I was at San La Jolla, I think that's how you say that. And that water, man, that water was right there, man. It really was. It came all the way up, basically, and it basically pulled me up a little bit. I'm just so glad that I was there by the rock. I stayed grounded somewhere, just put it like that. That's why I don't like water, you guys, like that. I mean, it's pretty to look at, but I just don't like it. So it is what it is. Again, my condolences are expressed out, to Malcolm's family and stuff, his kids, his wife, his other family members, his friends, fans, and everybody. And it's a sad situation, that he passed on. I just wish, the lifeguards would have been closer. Maybe they could have helped them. Also, I wish he would have known to float on his back and just go with the flow until he was able to swim diagonally or however you're supposed to swim, whichever way. I guess you do the opposite way that the waves are, carrying him. The current is carrying him. I wish he could have did that, but at the same time, they said that he was also saving his daughter. So I don't know exactly what happened. Maybe he was saving his daughter, and then he got his daughter somewhat to safety, somewhat. People rescued her, but I'm just saying he kept her, from being drowning, and maybe he got exhausted from that as well, because we just don't know. They haven't given us much detail about, what went on. So I don't know. But I know one day I think it was a daggone sad situation, Okay, oh man. So y'all need to stop drinking Starbucks because they deny water to Black people in some really hot weather, okay? Like a USPS driver. They would not give that USPS driver any water. So, when they do that, honestly, I just don't really want to, buy anything from that daggone, store anymore, especially that one in particular. Tomorrow I'll tell y'all about Epstein's case, okay? And let me tell you a couple of breaking news and we're going to get out of here, okay? Because it's like every bit of 3:29. Okay, let's see here. That was a trip looking at those damn currents and stuff, riptides or whatever, and waves and shit, man. I seen some very high waves, though, I ain't gonna lie. Okay, let me go back over here and do this. I have seen some very high waves out there. They be playing with that water, y'all. It will pull your ass, and I know that for sure because it pulled me before. Okay, let's do breaking news real quick. Actually, I'm going to take this right here. Don't play around with that daggone water. Especially Black people who know they can't swim. I'm joking. One article said former Republican congressman says Trump is scared to DEATH. Listen.
Firing off a number of posts on a wide range of topics, including the murder case involving Brian Koberger, attacking the judge overseeing the government's legal fight with Harvard, and also demanding that the Washington Commanders change their name back to the Washington Redskins. Critics even accuse the administration of releasing thousands of documents relating to the Martin Luther King assassination in an attempt to distract attention, which brought this reaction from King's daughter on social media, saying, quote, "Now do the Epstein files." Former Republican Congressman Joe Walsh, who ran against the president in 2020, posting on social media that, quote, Trump is scared to death of the Epstein files. The president also ordered the Justice Department to ask the courts to release the grand jury testimony in the case, but stopped short of telling the Justice Department to release all the files. ABC's Mary Bruce pressed the White House for an explanation.
Why hasn't the president just ordered the FBI to release the full Epstein files, just get it all out?
The president has said if the Department of Justice and the FBI want to move forward with releasing any further credible evidence, they should do so. As to why they have or have not or will, you should ask the FBI.
But does he still anticipate releasing more information, Caroline?
It's up to the Attorney General.
On Capitol Hill, the Epstein firestorm now paralyzing lawmakers for a second week. The GOP-led Rules Committee came to a halt Monday when Democrats announced they plan to force a committee vote on bipartisan legislation that would call for the release of the Epstein files. Republicans on the panel deciding to recess the meeting. Majority Leader Steve Scalise now saying it's unlikely the Rules Committee would reconvene this week, instead waiting until after the August recess. Nicole D'Antonio.
The thing about it, I'm trying to figure out why they can't go ahead and just release the Epstein files. All right. Somebody said the more we learn, the more obvious it becomes that we have a PEDO and a traitor in the White House. Okay. Another commenter said the files were sealed. They were released once Donald took office. He campaigned on releasing them to get votes. He had no intention on telling on himself. So people are thinking that those files have incriminating evidence. Okay, point blank. Then somebody said this is very funny. If Trump was concerned, he would not have asked for the files to be released. The grand jury has to approve the release of the files. So anyway, somebody else said, hold on. There are a lot of politicians and wealthy people in those files. And you know what? You never know. It could be. Because I'm trying to figure out why haven't they released all of the files? What happened to the list? What happened to the list? Shh. Anyway, we're going to talk more about that tomorrow. I just want to give you a little breaking news on that. Okay. And then one more story, and then that's going to be it. I'm not going to read this one right here. These people are absolutely crazy. Well, let me show y'all this video right here. Hold on, I want to show y'all two actually. Hold on, let's see. First, let me show you this one. They had a little altercation in the courtroom. I want y'all to watch this. And then I'll show you this other video. I think it's 2 videos I want to show you, and then that's going to be it. Okay, 3 all together. Now, see, we've been on here a long time, but I'm actually giving real content, so always remember that. Let's see. Let's show this one first. Look at this damn fight. Hold on. Let me tell y'all something. This altercation right here, in this altercation, hold on. I can't tell if he's into it with another dude or what. I could not tell if that's a dude or what that he's into this altercation with. Anyway, this fight erupted during a sentencing for a Town East Mall shooter. Okay, you said the files are DOJ. The grand jury ain't got to do shit. Okay, Jermaine. Let's see what they're saying here. Let's go down. I want to hear about these people, kids. let's talk about, somebody said, why were they fighting again? Since you want to bring race in it, every race have issues just like you have, good and bad and all. But the media only want to betray us in a negative way. It's never positive, always negative. Blacks have been more to this country than any other race, from picking cotton to picking tobacco, from the first open heart surgery. Another commenter said these violent video games are encouraging kids to play the video game live. We all know who's behind this. Parents, wake up. The enemy is raising and unaliving your kids. So I don't know why they got into an altercation in the courtroom. He was at his sentencing though and stuff. And he was involved in a shooting of some sort. So that was a damn trip, okay? Now, let me go ahead and show y'all this next video. And let me let y'all know, it's not only just black people doing this. It's also white people, Latino, just whatever. People are just doing stuff, period. It's just not black people, okay? That's crazy to think just only one race is doing stuff. So let's look at this story right here. Wait, let me let this damn commercial go. Wait, I need to get off this and go to the extra thing that I'm looking for. Let me let this commercial go off.
It was heartbreaking to see the way that he fell in.
We were out on an appointment.
When we got home, we knew something was up when we noticed that Chucky's head was weak because it wasn't normal for him.
So let me tell you.
I went to go check the security camera footage.
The little doggy is drowning, you guys, okay?
As I was watching it and I'm freaking out.
Then another cat dog came out to try to save him.
And I see she just keeps following Chucky. She actually hates water. She does not like water at all. Like Chucky is splashing and the water falls on her and she goes back. But she still didn't stop. She still kept on following him.
When we saw Jesse not leaving Chucky alone and just running around and around the pool with him, just looking out for him, it was such a proud moment to see.
Poor dog trying to save his friend.
He's 13 years old, so to see him doggy paddle for so long.
13. Oh, he's probably tired. He's gonna try to get this dog, even though he's scared of the water. He don't like the water. The black dog does not like water.
JC tries to grip him so gently and not to hurt Chucky.
Oh, that's smart.
His hair and the ears and trying to pull him out. And there was a few times when we were looking at it and we were thinking, okay, yes, this is where he pulls him out and he goes back in. And then there was another time and I was like, okay, this is the moment, and no.
Look at that, dropped him again, y'all. Yeah, but he didn't give up. Look at this. It's intense. Here he did something, I believe. Damn. I thought that little dog was going to pass on. I really did.
We saw JC pulling Chucky out. It was just,
he saved this little life, you guys. A dog.
I was just so. In total, Chucky was in the water just over 34 minutes. 34
minutes in that water. What do y'all got to say about that? Adorable little dog. Let me show y'all what he look like. Look at him.
To see the rescue dog,
so
being a rescue dog to be the rescuer, it's just an amazing thing.
Save this little life, y'all. Save, let me show you. Save his little life.
Unconditional love.
He saved his little friend's life. That is a blessing. So special thanks to Jesse, Chucky, Brian, and Melissa for sharing that story. And especially to the dog, saving his little doggy friend, y'all. Now, one more video I want to show y'all, and then that is it for the night. Let's see the next one. The next one, let me see what I did with it. I don't know if this is it. I think this is a different video that right here. Oh no, it's this. I want to show you that. Listen, a lion pushes his child without knowing it is water. Now watch what this lion does. Damn, these videos I begin is a trip when you think about it. Animals are so damn smart, you guys. Watch this. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I got to let it start from the beginning. Hold on. Let me let it start over again. Let me do this and go back to it so we can look at it from the beginning. Oh, it's going to rewind back. So let's watch it from the beginning. So watch this. She makes a mistake and push it, not knowing that water there. Or either he was showing it how to swim. I don't know. He trying to get that the little baby was mad as heck. Then he trying to get him out. Damn, he dropped him again. The little cub is like basically panicking somewhat. I think he pushed him. I think she pushed him on purpose to show the cub how to get out that water. I'm not sure. That's the truth, because he just pushed him in there. I think that the lioness did that on purpose to teach the cub how to swim. Smart animals, man. The baby was mad. I wonder when he grabbed him with his teeth, did he cut him a little bit? I'm wondering. That was a trip, guys, huh? Smart animals. Cute little animals. Dangerous as heck, though, but cute. All right. Cute, cute, cute. So anyway, y'all, thank you so much for tuning in tonight. We've been on here a long time. I appreciate all of you guys' views and sticking around. I want to say thank you to Jermaine for always being here, showing support. Most Hated Bronze, thank you so much for being here, always showing support as well. Okay, we also got Young Riz was up in this place showing support like always. I'm going to check out your video as well. Make sure y'all show him some love and support. Payo was here showing support like always. All right, thank you so much, Payo. Okay, and then we have, let's see if I got everybody. I think that's it. Everybody in the bushes, everybody watches this in the replay. Thank you guys so much. Let me take your message now. Hold on. Y'all, don't forget to thumbs up this video if you enjoyed this content. Also, if you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe below and hit that bell notifications so you can be notified of any upcoming videos. Make sure you share and leave a comment. Don't forget, if you want to show additional support for this channel, you can do a super sticker, super chat, or you can copy yourself a membership for $4.99 per month, or you can do a cash app to $Shades too. All right, and thank you guys so much. You guys have a blessed night and happy and blessed Thursday. I got an appointment at 11 o'clock, y'all, so I got to get off this live and get ready to go to bed. So anyway, y'all have a good Thursday. I am going to do my Country Wayne reaction video before I leave, so we're looking forward to that. And I'll see you guys later on. Have a blessed night and a beautiful Thursday. Until next time, this is Shades 2. All right, guys, so we're going to change the banner for the thing on, and that's it. All right, thank you for watching, you guys. Let's see. And we're going to put this one up here. It's the thing at, oh. Let me put up all these little things, guys. All right, so it is what it is. Good night, y'all. Have a good night. And my Shades thoughts, it's just simple, guys. Listen, when you out there in that damn water, make sure you know what to do in case of a rip current, waves, or whatever you call it. Don't get out there in that ocean if you do not know everything you need to do to keep yourself alive in case of any type of troubles in that water. It's unfortunate when people get caught into situations and they panic, they don't know what to do. So if you're going to get in that ocean, make sure that you are aware of the things you need to do. And please stay calm for your own sake. With that being said, you guys, until the next live, again, thank you so much for tuning into Shades Tube. And I am out, guys. Peace out. Good night.
Yo, turn the lights down low and the drama up. She's late, she's loud, and she live. Woo! You already know who it is. Shades Tube, baby. She back again. Woo! Crowd lit, vibe on 10. Shay walk in like we back again. News, tea, jokes and spins. She don't do small talk, she go in. From the headlines to the comment section, she call names with no correction. You tuned in, don't act brand new. It's late night, baby, she got that view. It's late night with Shay. She say what she want and laughs all day. Look on Shay's Tube, press replay. You thought I let game, get back again. It's late night with Shay. She say what she want and laughs all day. Look on Shay's Tube, press replay. You thought I left, nah, I'm back again. Popcorn ready, wig on alert. She dropped one line, is somebody hurt? Talk show queen with a side of roast. She run this thing from coast to coast. Late on purpose, still on time. She hit you with shade, then call it a rhyme. Talk smart, talk slick, talk flame. Say the name right here, late night with Shay. Late night with Shay. She say what she want and laughs all day. Live on Shay's Tube, press replay. You thought I left, nah, I'm back again. Late night with Shay. She say what she want and laughs all day. Live on Shay's Tube, press replay. You thought I left, nah, I'm back again. That's right. News, drama, laughs, whatever else you feel like. One mic, one queen. Late night with Shay. On Shay's Tube, she back again. It's late night with Shay. Yeah, she say what she want and laughs all day. Live on Shay's Tube, press replay. You thought I left, nah, I'm back again. It's late night with Shay. She say what she want and laughs all day. Live on Shay's Tube.